Here is like spring, a season of change. And if your office furniture hasn't changed in a while or you need a total office remodel, N2 Market provides expert advice to give you inspiration, plus products ranging from quality sophisticated furniture to more economical products for the builder, homeowner, architect, or designer. N2 Market is your local dealer that offers professional furniture installation and delivery. N2 Market, you'll make your office like new, plus more store.
Taking care of families. That's what the folks at C&D Drugstore have been doing in historic downtown Russellville for more than 6 decades when it comes to all your pharmaceutical needs. When it comes to compounding, special medicines, Artie Walker and his staff are there to serve you. And most importantly, if you need delivery, if you need curbside pickup, you need C&D Drugstore on the corner of B and Commerce in downtown Russellville, a 60-year tradition.
KCJC.com, Russellville. You just play the best country of all. River Country. KCJC.
The Arkansas Tech Golden Suns and the Southwestern Oklahoma State Lady Bulldogs, 2 storied programs renewing acquaintances this afternoon at Tucker Coliseum in Russellville. This Golden Suns team has a lot of things going for it. Arkansas Tech is second in the conference in field goal percentage defense, 19th in the country, holding their opponents to under 35% shooting from the floor this year. On the other end of the floor, Arkansas Tech third in the conference in field goal percentage at almost 43%. The Golden Suns, if they've had a struggle at times this year, it's been in protecting the basketball. Arkansas Tech is averaging 18.3 turnovers per game. That is 11th in the conference, 196th in the nation in terms of fewest turnovers per game. And that could be problematic in today's matchup. Southwestern Oklahoma State is second in the conference and 13th in the nation in turnover margin, plus 6.4 turnovers per game for SWOSU. They are tied for the conference lead in fewest turnovers per game at 13.3 per game, so they average 5 fewer turnovers per game than do the Golden Suns. SWOSU 17th in the nation in fewest turnovers per game, and the Lady Bulldogs average 10.5 steals per game. That's 4th best in the Great American Conference, and so it'll be important today for the Golden Suns to protect the basketball, and when they do turn it over, to have good transition defense to take away those fast break opportunities. If the Golden Suns can turn this into a situation where SWOSU has to score against the Golden Suns in the half court, that would definitely be to Arkansas Tech's advantage. Southwestern Oklahoma State is last in the conference in both field goal percentage and field goal percentage defense, but they've been able to use that turnover margin edge to be able to build an 8-7 record, and SWOSU 5-4 in the Great American Conference so far this season. These two teams come into the day part of a tie for 4th place in the GAC women's basketball standings. Southern Nazarene, ranked 5th in the country, sets the pace, 9-0 in the league and 15-0 overall. Then you've got Harding in 2nd place. The Lady Bisons 13-2 overall, 8-1 in the league. Northwestern Oklahoma State is in 3rd, 15-2 overall, 7-2 in the GAC. And then you've got that tie for 4th place between Arkansas Tech, Henderson State, Ouachita, and Southwestern Oklahoma State, all 5-4 in the league. Southern Arkansas and Oklahoma Baptist another game back at 4-5. And as of this moment, it looks like it's those 9 teams competing for the 8 spots in the Great American Conference Tournament, which will be played March 7th through the 10th at Fire Lake Arena in Shawnee, Oklahoma. This has been the Lexicon pregame show. Lexicon can help you reach your goals and success. Go to lexicon-inc.com/football to learn more. From the Alathus Realty broadcast position, we step aside for 1 minute and then come back for the opening tip. This is Golden Suns basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
And number 22. We believe serving our community goes beyond just a statement of financial needs. We pride ourselves on being community connected and customer focused. Supporting our community starts with our employees. We enjoy rolling up our sleeves and helping make our community pride and dedication to our community. That is why Centennial Bank is proud to support the place. I'm a survivor. I'm not gonna give up. I'm not gonna stop. I'm gonna work harder. I'm a survivor. I'm gonna make it. I will survive. Keep on surviving.
They may never come back. Check out Chicken Horn.
I'm a survivor. I'm not gonna give up. I'm not gonna stop. I'm gonna work harder. I'm a survivor. I'm gonna make it. I will
Coliseum in Russellville as we get ready for great American Conference basketball between Arkansas Tech and Southwestern Oklahoma State. A doubleheader for you this afternoon here on the EAB Sports Network as the Golden Suns and the Wonder Boys play the second of 4 consecutive doubleheaders at home. Arkansas Tech will be back here in the friendly confines of Tucker Coliseum next Thursday night against Harding, and then a week from today, UA Monticello will be here at the Coliseum. Only 3 home dates the entire month of February, and so today, Thursday, and Saturday, 3 really good opportunities to get out and enjoy some Arkansas Tech basketball and support these outstanding student athletes and coaches. Arkansas Tech picked up that 64-54 win over Northwestern on Thursday. One of the big highlights from that one was the Golden Suns free throw shooting. That really cost them dearly on their 2-game road trip to Oklahoma last week, but the Golden Suns bounced back in a big way at the free throw line on Thursday night, making 20 out of 26 from the line in their win over nationally 10th-ranked Northwestern Oklahoma State. The Golden Suns established season highs for steals with 17 and turnovers forced with 27 in the win over the Lady Rangers. Southwestern Oklahoma State lost at nationally 16th-ranked Harding on Thursday night. The final score in that one was Harding 79 and Southwestern Oklahoma State 72. The Lady Bulldogs have really been shooting the three-pointer well as of late. We talked about how they use turnover margin to overcome some of their shortcomings. Another big factor for Southwestern Oklahoma State as of late has been the fact that they have averaged 8.8 made three-pointers over their last 5 games. Overall this season, SWOSU averaging 7.9 made threes per game. That ranks 2nd in the conference and 24th in the nation. The opening tip between Haley Grant of SWOSU and Julie Wagner of Arkansas Tech is in the air, and it is going to be controlled by Alex Hill of Arkansas Tech, stripped away from her by Avery Zinn, and taking the loose ball for Southwestern Oklahoma State. It is Mason Jones, and the 5'11 junior guard from Panhandle, Texas, gets SWOSU into its offense. Haley Grant with it in the right corner. She had a career-high 18 points in the Lady Bulldogs' loss at Harding on Thursday. Pick set for Zinn. She throws it in the left corner. Three-pointer is up and short. No good for the other Zinn in the lineup right now. It was Avery Zinn to Libby Zinn, and Libby misses the 3. Arkansas Tech out of there with the defensive rebound. Maisa Marsal passes top of the key for Alex Hill. Hill dribbles right, looks, now pivots and throws it back to her left for Clara Grace Prater. Shot clock at 15, 9:19 to go in the first quarter, and Clara Grace Prater's pass goes sailing out of bounds as she was trying to find Alex Hill cutting to the basket. And the basketball belongs to Southwestern Oklahoma State. The Lady Bulldogs average 61.5 points per game. That is 9th in the GAC. And as we mentioned, they are last in the league at field goal percentage at 35.7%, but they cover that somewhat with their three-point shooting, and Haley Grant misses that try from the top of the key. Defensive rebound, Julie Wagner of Arkansas Tech. Suns the other way. We've played 1 minute, no score as of yet. Marsal dumps it into the post for Shelly Butler. Butler's layup is good. Butler getting the start today in place of Dana Thompson out due to a death in her family, and Shelly Butler gets the first bucket of the afternoon, giving Arkansas Tech a 2-0 lead. Right side with the basketball, Chloe Cantrell, the freshman from Anadarko, Oklahoma, gives it up to Avery Zinn. She penetrates, throws it out to Libby Zinn. Right-handed dribble drive into the paint. Shot is blocked by Clara Grace Prater and rebounded by Julie Wagner. Alex Hill takes it the other way. Libby Zinn with the defense on her. Southwestern Oklahoma State playing man-to-man defense. Arkansas Tech leading 2-0. Maisa Marsal crossover dribble gets by Avery Zinn, but then her pass is deflected by Cantrell. Loose ball, Avery Zinn dives on it. Shelly Butler trying to tie it up, but Avery Zinn able to shovel it out of there and ahead to Mason Jones. On the fast break, left side for Haley Grant. Grant gets to the left baseline, jumper up and good for Haley Grant, the transfer from Missouri Southern, appearing in her 97th game at the collegiate level. She came in with 431 career points between her work at Missouri Southern and now at Southwestern Oklahoma State, and she ties the score at 2. Right side, Maisa Marsal. Marsal averaging 4.7 assists per game over her last 3. Ball goes left side for Alex Hill. Taking it away from her is Libby Zinn. Arkansas Tech with 3 turnovers in the first 2.5 minutes. On the other end, Haley Grant misses the layup. Nice recovery there by Maisa Marsal to force the miss. Now a scramble for the rebound results in a held ball, and the possession arrow favors Arkansas Tech. It'll be Maisa Marsal to bring it up. Marsal averaging 9.6 points per game. She's reached double figures in scoring 3 times in her first 5 games as a Golden Sun after missing the fall semester due to injury. She had 12 points, 3 rebounds, 4 assists, and 6 steals in the win over Northwestern Oklahoma State on Thursday. Drive by Alex Hill, lost it as she went into the painted area. Diving on the loose ball, Avery Zinn, another held ball, and this time the possession arrow favors Southwestern Oklahoma State. And the Golden Suns' struggles protecting the basketball continue. Here with 7 minutes and 11 seconds to go in the first quarter, the Golden Suns have already turned it over 4 times. They had 25 turnovers in their win over Northwestern Oklahoma State on Thursday. They were able to counteract that by forcing the Lady Rangers into 27 turnovers. Mason Jones shoots and misses from right of the lane. Defensive rebound for Arkansas Tech by Julie Wagner. Ahead for Clara Grace Prater. Prater wants to drive on Jones, gets all the way to the basket. Layup is no good. Defensive rebound, Libby's in. And Southwestern Oklahoma State will go the other way with 6:41 to play in the first quarter, and the score tied at 2. Southwestern Oklahoma State is 1 out of 6 from the floor. Arkansas Tech 1 out of 2. Avery Zinn drives. Clara Grace Prater digs down, forces her to throw it out to Libby Zinn. She penetrates inside the top of the key and throws it away, trying to pass it out on the left wing for Mason Jones, but the pass was off target, and the basketball belongs to Arkansas Tech. Turnover number 2 for Southwestern Oklahoma State, which again only averages 13.3 turnovers per game, which ranks 17th in the nation. Libby Zinn will stay in. Instead, it's Avery Zinn that will check out for SWOSU. Avery Zinn is replaced in the Lady Bulldog lineup. And Maisa Marsal will bring it up under the watchful eye of that new face, Lainey Gooch, a 5'9" junior guard from Wiley, Texas. Gooch averages 4.7 points, 5.3 rebounds, 1.7 steals. Left-handed dribble drive by Clara Grace Prater. Haley Grant tried to take it away from her, poked it loose. Now Grant dives on the loose ball, able to get out of there with a pass to Gooch. 2-on-2, Gooch goes to the rim. Shot is blocked by Julie Wagner. Rebound is out of bounds, they say, off Arkansas Tech. It looked at full speed through my green and gold shaded glasses like it went off the leg of Libby Zinn, but the official says that Arkansas Tech touched it last. And the Lady Bulldogs will throw it in from the baseline. 6:01 to go in the first quarter, tied at 2. Inbound for Mason Jones. Jones had 3 points against Harding on Thursday. Had a season low in terms of points scored for her. Now she drives the left-handed dribble, draws the foul on Alex Hill. Foul on Hill is her first. Team foul number 1, and it'll be 2 free throws for Mason Jones. Jones has reached double figures in scoring 9 times this year, including a career-high 21 points against Southeastern Oklahoma State back on December the 2nd. A career 78% free throw shooter. She makes the first one. Jones top 4 in the GAC in 3-point field goal percentage and 3-point field goals made this year. In her first year with the Lady Bulldogs after transferring in from Tarleton State, misses the second free throw, goes 1 out of 2, 5:44 to play in the first. Southwestern has its first lead of the game at 3-2, and the Golden Suns with the defensive rebound off the missed free throw go the other way. Maisa Marsal dribbles on the left wing, defended by Cantrell. Goes right, cut off there by Gooch, feeds it down low for Shelly Butler, gets her defenders in the air, then gets herself in the air, and a held ball is called as she went up for the shot, and Southwestern Oklahoma State got a hand on the basketball. And Arkansas Tech will throw it in from the baseline on yet another held ball. Possession arrow favoring the Golden Suns. Maisa Marsal to throw it in. Gets it into Clara Grace Prater. Clara Grace matched her career high with 14 points against Northwestern Oklahoma State on Thursday. Post-entry feed from Marsal to Shelly Butler. Butler couldn't handle it. Gooch out of there with the loose ball for Southwestern Oklahoma State after turnover number 6 by Arkansas Tech. Feed into the post for Haley Grant. Layup is good for Grant. Haley Grant able to dribble around her defender and bank it home. Grant has 4 points. 5:04 to go in the first, and the Lady Bulldogs lead it 5-2. It'll be Clara Grace Prater to bring it up, appearing in her 68th game as a Golden Sun. Comes in with 170 career points. Feed into the post for Shelly Butler. Finds Wagner on the right baseline. 14-foot jumper, no good. Haley Grant with the defensive rebound. Arkansas Tech with a slow start offensively. 1 out of 4 from the field with 6 turnovers. Grant able to get it out to Gooch. Lainey Gooch passes it back to Haley Grant now, right of center, top of the key. She drives to the basket and draws a foul. I believe they may have Maisa Marsal, the help defender, on a reach-in. Let's see if that's the call. And we may have to get that when we come back. No, instead they're going to call it on Shelly Butler. It is Butler's first, team's second. 4 minutes and 32 seconds to go in the first quarter. Southwestern Oklahoma State 5, Arkansas Tech 2. From the Alathus Realty broadcast position, it's a 1-minute break. This is Golden Suns basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
with a deadly secret. Meth kills more Arkansans per year than cocaine and heroin combined. Help stop this epidemic before it's too late. Choose your next mistake. Choose me over meth.
Are you looking for a great place to work that offers great pay and benefits, where you can make an impact in a safe community? ConAgra is looking for motivated, energetic people to join their team. ConAgra is recruiting industrial maintenance technicians with an opening on all shifts. Positions start at $25.61 an hour, plus a shift contract experience if required. So for immediate consideration, online at ConAgraBrands.com/careers. That's ConAgraBrands.com/careers. ConAgra is an equal opportunity employer.
Arkansas Tech head coach Dave Wilbers looking for a spark offensively, going to his bench and making 4 changes during that timeout. Julie Wagner, the only player who stays in the game, in for the first time for Arkansas Tech today. Jordan Rollins, a 6'1" freshman forward from Mustang, Oklahoma, averaging 1.4 points per game. Sarah Edmondson, 6' sophomore forward, Flower Mound, Texas, 1.7 points, 3.9 rebounds. Haley Wyrick, 5'8" sophomore guard, Piercy, 8.9 points per game. As Haley Grant goes 1 out of 2 at the free throw line, and Arkansas Tech out of there with the defensive rebound. And also in for Arkansas Tech is Jackie Rollins, a 5'10" sophomore guard from Mustang, Oklahoma. Rollins averages 3.6 points, 1.1 rebounds, and 1 assist per game. Post-entry feed for Edmondson, out to Wyrick. Long two-pointer from the left side is no good. And the defensive rebound cleared for SWOSU by Lainey Gooch. Into the front court come the Lady Bulldogs. In for SWOSU is Lainey Zinn, the 3rd member of the Zinn family who is on this roster. Drive by Avery Zinn, layup no good. Defensive rebound by Jackie Rollins, falling down, able to save it to Julie Wagner. Wagner then throws it off the foot of Jordan Rollins, and it goes out of bounds off Arkansas Tech. Golden Suns have committed 7 turnovers in the first 6 minutes and 11 seconds. It'll be Lainey Zinn to bring it up. Did not play in the first 10 games of this season for Southwestern Oklahoma State and has her right leg in a sleeve. Avery Zinn drives for the Lady Bulldogs, cut off by Jackie Rollins, throws it out right side for Haley Grant. Grant defended by Wagner, dribbles the left hand, gets to right of the paint, throws up a wild out-of-control shot, no good, rebounded by Jordan Rollins, and Rollins is fouled in transition by Southwestern Oklahoma State's Lainey Gooch. It is Gooch's first, team foul number 1, and the basketball belongs to Arkansas Tech. 3:25 to go in the first quarter, and Southwestern Oklahoma State leads 6-2. Left side, Jackie Rollins on the dribble, defended by Gooch. 19 to shoot, brings it to the top of the key with her dribble, passes right side for her sister Jordan, feed for Edmondson. Sarah loses the basketball going to the basket, and it is out of bounds off Arkansas Tech. And a sluggish start for the Golden Suns, who now have 8 turnovers and 1 made field goal in the first 6:52 of this one. It'll be Avery Zinn to bring it up. Zinn with 590 career points. A junior from Anadarko. Gets it on the left side for Beyonce Lane. Lane, a 5'9" junior forward from Corpus Christi, Texas. Layup for Gooch is no good. Defensive rebound, Jordan Rollins. Beyonce Lane averages 2.9 points and 1.9 rebounds per game for the Lady Bulldogs. Haley Wyrick on the dribble, just inside the Tech logo at midcourt. Now she sees a seam, drives, and a whistle and a foul against Southwestern Oklahoma State. This will be team foul number 2. Here comes the call. A blow to the head is called on Haley Grant. It is Grant's first, and Southwestern Oklahoma State will make a change as Lainey Zinn is out, and she is replaced by Reese Berkey, a 5'11" sophomore forward from Hydro, Oklahoma. Berkey averaging 6.4 points per game. Bucket for Arkansas Tech, and a very welcome one after a long dry spell. Golden Suns had missed 4 consecutive field goal tries before that bucket by Jordan Rollins. It's now 6-4 Southwestern Oklahoma State. Loose ball, Jackie Rollins out of there with it after a deflection by Haley Wyrick, and the Suns go the other way, down by 2 late in the first quarter. Haley Wyrick defended on the left side by Reese Berkey. Now Haley Grant takes her as Wyrick continues to dribble on the left side of the floor. She brings it out top. Pass across the court deflected by Avery Zinn and out of bounds off of Zinn. Golden Suns will maintain possession with 11 to shoot as Chloe Cantrell is back in, and in for the first time for SWOSU is Jemiah Johnson, a 6' junior forward from Allen, Texas. Johnson averaging 2.7 points, 2.5 rebounds. Drive by Jackie Rollins. Might have got away with the walk and then threw it away anyway. Pass stolen by Laney Gooch. Turnover number 9 for Arkansas Tech. Avery Zinn will try a three. It's off to the left, no good. Rebound is off Swasu, out of bounds. The basketball belongs to Arkansas Tech. And I can assure you the first 8 minutes and 21 seconds of this game will not be requested by the National Basketball Hall of Fame in Springfield, Massachusetts for their archives. In for the Golden Suns, Maisa Marsal, Clara Grace Prater, Alex Hill, they all return. Julie Wagner will get her first break of the day as Sarah Edmondson stays in the game. And in for the first time, it is Elena Lijo, a 6'5" sophomore center from Spain. Lijo averaging 1.3 points and 1.4 rebounds per game. Maisa Marsal into the front court. They feed it into the post for Sarah Edmondson. She kicks it back out to Marsal. Marsal drives, draws a lot of traffic, and the ball goes out of bounds off a deflection by Avery Zinn as Swasu collapsed on Marsal with a triple team, and Zinn able to strip it away out of bounds. Inbound pass, Marsal, 15 to shoot. Looking, gets it to Alex Hill, right wing three on the way and short. Rebounded by Jemiah Johnson of Southwestern Oklahoma State. Arkansas Tech now 2 out of 8 from the field, and the Golden Suns have committed 8 turnovers. Right corner, Laney Gooch. They give it out to Avery Zinn. Zinn guarded by Prater, stops the right elbow, shoots from there, misses. Rebound fought for between Jemiah Johnson and Elena Lijo. It is out of bounds off Johnson, and the basketball belongs to Arkansas Tech with 1 minute and 1 second remaining in the first quarter, and Southwestern Oklahoma State leading 6-4. Inbound pass against full court pressure will be made by Alex Hill. The officials wanted to clarify something with the official book. That has been achieved. Inbound pass to Maisa Marsal. Marsal will bring it up. Her 6 steals against Northwestern were a new career high. She feeds it here for Edmondson, and Edmondson lays it in with 53 seconds to go in the quarter, and the Golden Suns on a 4-0 run over the last minute and a half have tied the score at 6. Generally, I would not describe 4-0 as a run, but when you've only had 12 points scored, it feels like one. Right-handed dribble drive by Laney Gooch, stops in the lane, throws it out right side, 3-point try on the way, and no good for Chloe Cantrell. Long rebound controlled for Southwestern by Laney Gooch. She throws it in the corner for Berkey. Berkey's penetration cut off by Edmondson. Loose ball is stolen by Maisa Marsal, and the Suns now can hold for the final shot of the quarter. Maisa Marsal over the timeline as Coach Wilbers calls the play from the sideline. Now directs some traffic, sending Clara Grace Prater to the right corner. 6 seconds left in the period. Drive by Marsal, passes to Lijo. Lijo out to Hill. Alex's three at the buzzer is no good. And after 10 minutes, it's all tied up in Russellville. Arkansas Tech and Southwestern Oklahoma State, 6 apiece. And here at the Alathus Realty broadcast position, we will step aside for 1 minute. This is Arkansas Tech basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Duval's Affordable Buildings, the River Valley's oldest full-service portable buildings dealer. You'll find Barnett Affordable Buildings and C&H Carports for garages, barns, carport sheds, and more. At Duval's Affordable Portable Buildings, they believe in high-quality buildings that last and excellent customer service that makes a difference. Visit Duval's AffordablePortableBuildings.com, just off 4151 South Arkansas Avenue in Russellville today.
A solid roof for your business is key to keeping your employees, products, and valuables dry and clean. If you're experiencing roof leaks that are resulting in damaged equipment, stained ceilings, and walls, don't let Mother Nature get the best of your business. The folks at UNF offer free commercial roof inspections, but their experience is priceless for your business, not to lose productivity and extend the life of your roof. So contact UNF Roofing today for a free commercial inspection, 479-272-4069.
The game of the day in Great American Conference women's basketball is being played at Rhodes Reeves Fieldhouse in Searcy, a matchup of nationally ranked teams. And through the first 10 minutes there, it is nationally 16th ranked Harding with a 19-17 lead over nationally 10th ranked Northwestern Oklahoma State, as Northwestern trying to avoid an 0-2 road trip to Oklahoma, or to Arkansas, I should say. Southwestern Oklahoma State with the basketball as we begin the second quarter here with the score tied at 6. Three-point try on the way and good by Reese Berkey. Berkey averaging 10.7 points per game over her last three, shooting 58% from the field, including 6 out of 9 from three-point range over those 3 games. And she knocks that one down from the right side to give Southwestern a 9-6 lead here early in the second quarter. Now as Marsal drives, a whistle and a held ball. And the possession arrow favors Arkansas Tech, so the Golden Suns will throw it in. Julie Wagner is back, and Elena Liho is out for the Golden Suns. Marsal will make the inbound pass. They are doing a very good job collapsing down on Maisa in the lane, and here she gets the ball inbounds to Sarah Edmondson, and Edmondson walks with the basketball. It is turnover number 10 for Arkansas Tech. 9:29 to go in the second quarter. Southwestern Oklahoma State 9, Arkansas Tech 6. Haley Grant sets the ball screen for Avery Zinn. Zinn dribbles left, picks it up, feeds on the wing for Cantrell. Chloe Cantrell had 5 points against Harding on Thursday, gives it back to Avery Zinn. Zinn drives, lost the handle, got it back, dribbles out of traffic, throws it out to Grant. Grant lets the defender fly by, drives, layup, no good, whistle foul on the help defender. Clara Grace Prater picks up her first, team foul number 1 this quarter. And it'll be 2 free throws for Haley Grant. Grant 1 out of 2 at the free throw line so far this afternoon. She has 5 points on the day. Grant this season a 73% free throw shooter. And over the course of her complete college basketball career, a 64% shooter from the line. She makes the first one. She played 3 years for Missouri Southern before going back to her home state to play for Southwestern Oklahoma State. Makes both of those. And with 9:07 to go in the second quarter, Southwestern Oklahoma State has scored the first 5 points of the period to take an 11-6 lead. Clara Grace Prater passed to the right side, deflected out of bounds by Reese Berkey. Berkey averaged 3.1 points per game at Freed-Hardeman University last year before transferring to SWOSU this year. Alex Hill gets it in right side for Maisa Marsal. Marsal refuses the screen from Wagner, drives the baseline, throws it out to Prater, left wing 3, good! Clara Grace Prater with the 3-pointer from the left wing, cutting the SWOSU lead to 11-9. Clara Grace Prater with her first 3 points of the day. Clara Grace came in 8 of 13 from the field and 4 of 4 from three-point range over her last 2 games. 3-point try from the right side, good for Avery Zinn. Zinn averaged 12 points per game in 2 meetings between these 2 programs a year ago. And that 3 from the right corner gives the Lady Bulldogs a 14-9 edge. Avery Zinn, an all-GAC honorable mention selection a year ago. And she averaged 14 points per game, and she's putting up pretty well the same numbers this year that she did last year. Drive by Clara Grace Prater, feeds it down low for Shelly Butler. Shoots over a triple team, no good. Long rebound controlled by Julie Wagner. And the Suns will reset with 20 on the shot clock. Drive by Hill, tries to feed it for Shelly Butler, but there to deflect it away out of bounds for Southwestern was Lainey Gooch. Change for the Lady Bulldogs as Libby Zinn, one of their starters, is back in. And she will replace Lainey Gooch here with 8:01 to go in the second quarter. And Southwestern Oklahoma State leading 14-9. Maisa Marsal looking, gives to Shelly Butler on the left baseline. Butler holds the ball high above her head, now dribbles right and gives it out front to Prater. Clara Grace goes left, guarded by Libby Zinn, 7 to shoot. Prater drives, pivots, 12-foot jumper, good for Clara Grace Prater. Clara Grace has found her shot here in the last week or so. Counting today over her last 3 games, Clara Grace Prater is now 10 of 16 from the field. And she cuts the Southwestern Oklahoma State lead to 3. Left corner, Libby Zinn. Throws it cross court for Berkey. Berkey penetrates. Offensive foul on Reese Berkey as she pushed Alex Hill to the floor. The foul on Reese Berkey is her first. Team foul number 1 this quarter on Southwestern Oklahoma State. And Berkey will check out, replaced by Mason Jones. 7:28 to go until halftime. Southwestern Oklahoma State leads it 14-11. And Maisa Marsal brings it up behind the back dribble to get away from Avery Zinn, throws it over to Prater. Clara Grace drives the right baseline, and they say she deflected it, so no double-double, or no double dribble, I should say. Feed down low for Shelly Butler. Butler out to Marsal, open look at 3 to tie the score is good. They left Maisa Marsal alone from left of center at the top of the key, and she made them pay. Maisa Marsal with her first 3 points of the afternoon to go along with 2 rebounds and 3 assists. The Golden Suns have made 3 of their first 4 field goal tries here in the second quarter, and the score is tied at 14. Cantrell misses a 3, defensive rebound by Maisa Marsal. Suns the other way with a chance to take just their second lead of the afternoon. They led briefly 2-0 in the early going. Since then, Southwestern Oklahoma State has either had it tied or the Lady Bulldogs have been in the lead. Clara Grace Prater drives past Libby Zinn. Julie Wagner set a screen for her, a very, very solid screen that sent Libby Zinn to the floor. And elsewhere, a reach-in foul committed by the Lady Bulldogs. It's going to be team foul number 2. The personal foul is assessed to Haley Grant. That is her second. And Chloe Cantrell checks out for the Lady Bulldogs, replaced by Jemiah Johnson. Grant will stay in for now with 2 fouls. Inbound for Alex Hill, but she can't finish the layup from the left side of the hoop. And the defensive rebound is cleared for SWOSU by Libby Zinn. Zinn, a transfer from North Oklahoma College Enid, where she averaged 7.2 points per game a year ago. Jemiah Johnson with it in the lane. Scoop shot blocked out of bounds by Julie Wagner. And Southwestern will throw it in from the baseline with 14 to shoot. Score is tied at 14 with 6 minutes and 12 seconds to play in our second quarter from John E. Tucker Coliseum in Russellville. The first of 2 here this afternoon. Men's game coming up at 3 p.m. Tickets available at ArkansasTechSports.com/tickets. Inbound pass for Haley Grant. Defended by Shelly Butler. Left-handed dribble drive into the paint. Pivots, draws a double team, throws it to the open player. Three-pointer good from the right corner for Libby Zinn. Zinn knocks down the tray from the right corner. It's the first 3 points of the day for Libby Zinn. Just a 19% three-point shooter on the year, but she got that one to go. And Southwestern leads 17-14. Marsal to Prater, three-pointer to tie is good. Clara Grace Prater continues her hot streak. She is 3 out of 4 from the field, 2 out of 2 from three-point, 8 first-half points for Clara Grace Prater, and the score tied at 17 as we near the midpoint of this second quarter. Mason Jones with the top of the key, jab step, now she goes, drive down the right side of the lane, layup no good. Alex Hill forced the miss, rebounded by Julie Wagner. Suns into the front court. Chance to regain the lead for the first time since it was 2-0. Alex Hill defended closely by Jemiah Johnson, 19 to shoot. Hill gets to the free throw line, feeds it on the right baseline for Wagner, fakes the jumper, gives it back to Hill, 13 to shoot. Alex backs it out beyond the arc with her dribble. Wagner fighting for post position against Mason Jones. Lob pass for Wagner, deflected by Jones. Wagner dives for the loose ball, and when Julie does that, Jones reached out and grabbed her. The foul on Mason Jones will be her first, team foul number 3, and there's timeout on the floor. 4 minutes and 58 seconds to go in the second quarter. Arkansas Tech and Southwestern Oklahoma State tied at 17 from the Alathus Realty broadcast position. We pause for 1 minute. This is Golden Suns basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Feltner's Athletes Corner clearance sale is now in progress. Save up to 30% off footwear from Nike, Asics, Brooks, New Balance, Keen, and Chaco. Save 30% or more on apparel from the North Face, Columbia, Patagonia, Mountain Khaki, Capri, Under Armour, Nike, and many more. Feltner's Athletes Corner, 2320 West Main Street in Russellville. Open 9:30 to 6 Monday through Saturday. All sales during this special savings event are final.
As a dentist, giving patients a beautiful smile is what I love to do. But the business side can be challenging. Luckily, First State Bank understands. They provide financial tools that make banking convenient and flexible. And the service I get is second to none. From equipment loans to cash management solutions, they give me the freedom to focus on my patients, not my payroll. Now that's something to smile about.
Come see us at First State Bank in Russellville or Fayetteville for local personalized banking.
4 minutes, 58 seconds remaining in the second quarter. After a ragged first period, both teams have settled in so far here in the second quarter. Arkansas Tech, 4 of 6 from the field this period, and just 2 turnovers since the end of the first quarter. Southwestern Oklahoma State is 3 out of 6 from the field in the second quarter, including 3 out of 4 from three-point range. And just 1 turnover this quarter for Southwestern. The two teams are a combined 6 of 7 from beyond the three-point arc. Here in the second period, the Golden Suns unable to get the ball inbound ahead of the 5-second count. And the basketball goes to Southwestern Oklahoma State. And just as soon as we praise the Golden Suns for cutting down their turnovers, they commit their 3rd of the quarter and their 11th of the first half. 4:52 to go until halftime. Score tied at 17 here at Tucker Coliseum. Avery Zinn able to drive by Marsal, but a nice recovery by Maisa to go in and block the shot out of bounds. And it'll be Southwestern Oklahoma State to throw it in from the baseline with 18 on the timer. Inbound pass will be made by Mason Jones. The Tarleton State transfer receives the basketball and lobs it into the right elbow for Libby Zinn. Now Jones comes off a curl, makes a catch at the left elbow, throws it out to Cantrell on the left side. Cantrell guarded by Prater, throws it across to Avery Zinn. Zinn defended by Maisa Marsal. Drives, draws a double team, throws it out to Jemiah Johnson for 3. That's no good from the left wing, and Sarah Edmondson gets the defensive rebound for Arkansas Tech. Fast break opportunity. Marsal drives, puts up an acrobatic shot, no good, but she drew a foul. And it'll be 2 free throws for Maisa Marsal as her aggressiveness was rewarded. Foul on Avery Zinn is her first. Southwestern Oklahoma State doing a much better job today defending without fouling. They were called for a season-high 31 fouls in their loss at Harding on Thursday. Marsal misses the first free throw. Maisa now 4 of 14 from the free throw line this season. She makes the second one. 4 minutes and 20 seconds to go in the half. And the Golden Suns, for the first time since it was 2-0, are in the lead. Arkansas Tech in front 18-17. 4 minutes, 12 seconds left in the second quarter. Libby Zinn drives the baseline, steps through a double team, passes to Jemiah Johnson. Johnson out to Avery Zinn, fakes the 3, drives, bounce pass for Johnson in the right side of the lane. Johnson goes up for the 6-footer. It is no good. Defensive rebound by Marsal of Arkansas Tech. 3:54 to go second quarter. Golden Suns with the ball and an 18-17 lead. Arkansas Tech 7 of 16 from the field, 44%, including 3 out of 5 from three-point range. Haley Wyrick throws it to Prater. Prater was stepping on the near sideline when she received that pass. Turnover number 12 for Arkansas Tech. Avery Zinn will bring it up. Zinn with 3 points, 1 rebound, and an assist so far this afternoon. Southwestern Oklahoma State has missed 4 consecutive field goal tries and 6 of its last 7. As the Lady Bulldogs go back to work offensively, Jemiah Johnson ready with a high ball screen. Marsal gets over it to stay with Avery Zinn. Zinn drives to the left block, bounce pass out to Johnson, 10-foot jumper, in and out, no good. Avery Zinn gets the offensive rebound for the Lady Bulldogs, and they reset with 20 on the timer. Zinn passes right side to Mason Jones. Jones drives the baseline, defended by Marsal, throws it out to the top of the key for Libby Zinn. Now on to Cantrell. Cantrell dribbles right to the top of the key, feeds Avery Zinn, cutting to the basket. Her layup try is stripped away out of bounds, and Swasu will keep it with 2 on the shot clock. Checking in for Southwestern Oklahoma State is Beyonce Lane. And as she decides which side of the floor to go to, she decides to go to the left, to the left. Inbound pass, Libby Zinn. Looking. Gets it in left corner for the aforementioned Beyonce Lane. She drives, layup at the shot clock buzzer is good for Lane, who had 4 points at Harding on Thursday. She was 2 out of 3 from the field, and her layup puts the Lady Bulldogs in front 19-18. Maisa Marsal over the timeline. Passes right side to Clara Grace Prater. Prater down the baseline, feeds it for Shelly Butler. It was deflected by Beyonce Lane and stolen by Avery Zinn. Swasu a fast break opportunity. Nobody stops the ball. Avery Zinn goes in, can't get the runner to go. Defensive rebound, Sarah Edmondson of Arkansas Tech. Suns down by 1 late in the first half at Tucker Coliseum in Russellville. Playing today without Dana Thompson, who is out today on bereavement leave. Maisa Marsal spins into the lane, floating 8-footer up and good. Could have been an and one situation. No foul is called on the shot, but Marsal gets it to go anyway. And with 2:12 to go in the second quarter, the Suns seesaw back in front 20-19. 6 first half points for Marsal, who is 2 out of 2 from the floor. Could have been a held ball there as Maisa reached in on Avery Zinn. Now Zinn gets it back from Cantrell, drives, lost the handle. Loose ball on the far side of the floor, stolen for Arkansas Tech by Clara Grace Prater. Arkansas Tech pushes it. Marsal stops on the left wing. Cross-court pass to Wyrick. Haley catch and shoot for 3 is short. Offensive rebound, Shelly Butler. Throws it out to Prater, on to Marsal. Left wing 3 is too strong. Rebound, Sarah Edmondson. And it's going to result in a held ball between Sarah Edmondson and Chloe Cantrell, and the arrow belongs to the Lady Bulldogs. Julie Wagner and Jackie Rollins replace Shelley Butler and Maisa Marsal in the Arkansas Tech lineup. Back for SWOSU is Reese Berkey, so it's Reese Berkey, Mason Jones, Libby Zinn, Chloe Cantrell, and Beyonce Lane for Southwestern. For Arkansas Tech, Jackie Rollins, Julie Wagner, Haley Wyrick, Sarah Edmondson, and Clara Grace Prater. A minute 24 to go first half. Arkansas Tech leading 20-19. Right side, Mason Jones behind a Cantrell pick, catches the pass, drives in, misses from 16 feet. Offensive rebound, Lane, out to a wide open Cantrell for three, got it. Chloe Cantrell with the three-pointer from right of center at the top of the key. She had missed her first two tries from beyond the arc, but Cantrell gets that one, and it's 22-20. Jackie Rollins feeds it on the right baseline for Julie Wagner. Wagner's pass back out to the perimeter, too tall for Haley Wyrick, and it is an over and back violation for Arkansas Tech's 14th turnover of the day. The Golden Suns are -9 in the turnover margin here in the first half, but Southwestern Oklahoma State has only been able to convert that so far into a 9-3 edge on points off turnovers. Southwestern Oklahoma State has yet to score a fast break point. Three-pointer good from the right corner for Reese Berkey. Back-to-back three-pointers for SWOSU, and the Lady Bulldogs grab a 25-20 lead here late in the first half. Southwestern Oklahoma State now heating up from beyond the arc. Now 5 out of 11, 46%. Drive by Wyrick. Shoots a 10-footer. It's no good from the left baseline. Defensive rebound, Chloe Cantrell. And Coach Jeff Zinn of Southwestern Oklahoma State tells his team he wants to hold for the final shot of the second quarter. Southwestern Oklahoma State on a 6-0 run right now on back-to-back three-pointers by Cantrell and Berkey. Top of the key, Mason Jones on the dribble. 6 seconds left in the period. Clara Grace Prater, the on-ball defender. 2 seconds left. Jones pulls up for three. It is off the window, no good. And our score at halftime is Southwestern Oklahoma State 25, Arkansas Tech 20. From the Alathus Realty broadcast position, we step aside for 2 minutes and then come back for a visit with Mark Downey, head coach of the Arkansas Tech Wonder Boys. Back in 2 minutes, this is Arkansas Tech basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
At Liberty Car Wash in Russellville, you have options. You can wash your car yourself or drive through one of the automatic car washes. Liberty Car Wash also gives you the option of washing your fur baby. Why make a mess in your home and risk clogging your drains when you can wash Max at Liberty Car Wash? Visit Liberty Car Wash today on Knoxville Avenue and South Arkansas Avenue in Russellville, where you always have options.
Miller Roofing Company, a family-owned company treating you like family. Who's a part of the Miller family of employees? Shannon Yarborough loves to work with residential customers.
I work with all the residential customers. I organize and schedule their roofs. I love logistics, problem solving. I love the atmosphere about working at Miller Roofing Company. It's a great company, and I love working with people.
Your friends at Miller Roofing. See them on South Arkansas in Russellville and follow them on Facebook.
At Philrod Autoplex, it's a new day with endless possibilities. What better way to start than with a brand new Chevrolet or GMC vehicle? Our in-stock inventory is filled with cars, trucks, and SUVs, ready to hit the road with you. Buying a vehicle should be an exciting experience, free from any hassle or pressure. With our selection and our team, we ensure that you'll find the perfect route that matches your style, needs, and budget. Start a new day with Philrod Autoplex, exit 84, just off I-40, Russellville.
Temperatures are definitely falling off, y'all. And with cooler weather, Ridgewood Brothers Barbecue's 3-bean brisket chili is next level. Made from scratch, seasoned with a blend of dried chilies. 803 West Main Place in Russellville, right behind Newton's Pharmacy. Don't forget, you can use my code, BarbecueGame20, to get 20% off an online order that you can place right there on their Facebook page. Ridgewood Brothers.
Back with you at halftime at Tucker Coliseum in Russellville. Our women's game between Arkansas Tech and Southwestern Oklahoma State has reached the intermission. Right now, we believe the score is Southwestern Oklahoma State 25 and Arkansas Tech 20, but there is still a video review taking place across the way right now, even as the Arkansas Tech dance team gives its halftime performance here at Tucker Coliseum. All three officials over at the far table, and they are looking at the video replay system. Based on some of the hand gestures I've seen, I believe they may be checking to see if one of those last two shots at the end of the half by Southwestern, if one of them might have been a two-pointer instead of a three-pointer. They did not stop to say anything to Pete Kelly, our official bookkeeper, so I'm going to assume the score is still Southwestern Oklahoma State 25 and Arkansas Tech 20. SWOSU 8 of 31, 26% from the field in that first half. But as we referenced, they make up for their low overall field goal percentage with some good three-point shooting. They are 5 of 12 from three-point range so far, 42%, including 5 out of 8 in that second quarter. Arkansas Tech 8 of 20 from the field so far, 40%. And the Golden Suns are 3 of 7 from three-point range, 43%. Arkansas Tech 1 out of 2 at the free throw line. Arkansas Tech with a 22-15 rebounding edge so far, but SWOSU a +9 turnover margin, 5 turnovers for the Lady Bulldogs and 14 for Arkansas Tech. Individual leaders for Southwestern Oklahoma State. It is Haley Grant with 7 points. Reese Berkey has 6, 3 points apiece for Chloe Cantrell and Libby Zinn and Avery Zinn, 2 points for Beyonce Lane and 1 point at halftime for Mason Jones. Arkansas Tech led in scoring so far this afternoon by Clara Grace Prater, who has 8 points on 3 of 4 shooting from the field, including 2 of 2 from three-point range. 6 points at halftime for Maisa Marsal to go along with 4 rebounds and 4 assists. 2 points apiece for Sarah Edmondson, Shelly Butler, and Jackie Rollins. Southwestern Oklahoma State with a 25-20 lead at halftime of our women's game. And we are joined now by Mark Downey, head coach of the Arkansas Tech Wonder Boys, who will take on the SWOSU men coming up at approximately 3 p.m. this afternoon. Coach, we didn't talk about it a lot on Thursday night because it just wasn't the right time, but a very nice presentation just a moment ago here at Tucker Coliseum, recognizing Talon Peter for becoming just the 35th Wonder Boy to ever reach 1,000 or more career points, and that is a well-deserved honor and a great moment of recognition for one of the most talented players to come through this men's basketball program in a very long time.
Yeah, I said it all along. I think he can be one of the best players ever play here, and he just put himself in that category. Only 35 to do it in a long period of time. So, you know, I'm blessed to coach, honored to coach Talon. He's just a great kid and really bought into what we're doing. His leadership this year has been amazing. And, man, love him to death. Love him and love his family, and just honored that he's here with us.
You know, for folks who aren't as familiar with this team, maybe now just kind of getting into college basketball this time of year, the absence now of B.J. Johnson, when you look at that as a coach and you try to figure out how to divide up what B.J. brought to your team, which some of it can't be replaced, but when you try to do that, what some of the qualities that B.J. has that you're looking to try to replace from here on out the rest of the way?
Well, you can't.
Yeah.
You just can't. And, man, I promised myself I was done talking about it. No, we are trying to talk about everybody's got to be a little bit better. Just a little bit. You know, everybody's got to pick up the slack. There's not one person that's going to do it. You know, it gives us that depth. He's going to play 28 to 32 minutes a game. He's always going to be in the right spot. He's our best perimeter defender, probably one of our toughest kids, and he's been with me longer than anybody else, 5 years. So it's really hard to replace that. Looking forward to having him back next year. But it's a tough one to play. So everyone's got to do a little bit more. He's not a big-time offensive guy, so when guys come in the game for him, we hope we get a little bit more offensive. But, you know, he still makes us better offensively because he's always doing the right thing. He's always in the right place. So, you know, I think what happened on Saturday was all of us were trying to make up for it, and including me, and we were all pressing, and we were all tight. And, you know, when I let that get to me, I wasn't helping our guys relaxing either. So, you know, I told them yesterday in practice that, you know, I didn't help them very much, that they need to relax a little bit. I'm going to relax a little bit. I'm going to let these guys play. And we've got enough. We still have enough to be very successful. And the guys really showed me something Thursday night. Excuse me. They 4 or 5 of them checked in with me, came in the office afterwards, almost, you know, telling me we're fine, asking how I was, texting me after the game. All of them were checking, you know, 4 or 5 guys, all guys that played on Thursday night, all of them. So that showed me what they're about, showed me that they care, and that's why we're going to get this thing right and fix it.
The matchup today is between two teams that seem like they've got a lot in common, two teams that really hang their hat on what they do on the defensive end of the floor, two teams that are coming off a season low in field goal percentage, and two teams, Southwestern's also missing some guys they thought they would have, and they've had some other guys that have stepped up in here in the last few games and helped them stay above 500 in conference play.
Yeah, they're in the exact same boat as us. They're playing 7 guys, you know, maybe 8 on certain occasions, but they've got guys out, like you said, and they do what we do. They defend. They've got a couple good players that are probably all conference type players, and you know, it's going to be kind of a battle of attrition. Who does it better? Who defends better? Who takes away the best player better? We'll see. You know, it's a quick, short turnaround. They don't run a lot offensively. We do. Hopefully that'll hurt them a little bit. We'll be able to execute some of our stuff, but we've really got to get the ball moving and move their defense, because if we hold the ball and we don't get the ball side to side and we don't play with great pace, they're hard to score on. So we've got to move them and try to create some angles and some driving lines, and then, you know, obviously you always got to make shots. So that's a key tonight. If we got to get shots too. We turned it over way too much the other night, 18 times, which led to 22 points, and in a game like that, that's the difference. 22 points when you score, you know, in the 60s. So we've got it's a tall order, and we've got to the point where it's what's right in front of us. There's no looking past it. We're one game at a time. I know that's a cliche, but this team has to take on that mentality.
All righty, Coach. Well, thank you very much for the visit, and best of luck this afternoon.
Thank you, Sam. I appreciate you.
That is Mark Downey, the head men's basketball coach at Arkansas Tech, as the Arkansas Tech Golden Suns at halftime of their game are down by 5. Our score at the intermission, Southwestern Oklahoma State 25 and Arkansas Tech 20. From the Alathus Realty broadcast position, we step aside for 3 minutes and then come back with more halftime. This is Arkansas Tech basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Why trust River Valley Tinting and Glass? Well, River Valley Tinting and Glass is a family-owned business, and they take care of their customers like family too. So remember, your local auto, residential, and commercial glass and tinting company, River Valley Tinting and Glass. Check out their work on Facebook or call 890-5839 to get an estimate. Or you can always come by 2202 East 2nd Street to see all they can do for you. From a business you can trust, River Valley Tinting and Glass.
Maybe you're moving some dirt around the house. You got jobs to do. Things you need to get finished. And equipment to do. Well, maybe you don't have what you need. River Valley Tractor has it, and they have great prices and great people. Family owned and operated. Go by today and see the family at River Valley Tractor. Robert and all the staff are there to take great care of you. From the sales department to parts, service, all over. You can count on River Valley Tractor. 702 Weir Road in Russellville. River Valley Tractor.
Soar into 2024 with R&R's triple 24 savings event. That's right, get started for just $24 in January 2024. Plus, you get 24 months savings cash on selected stock tires and wheel and tire packages. During the triple 24 savings event going on now at R&R Tire Express on East Parkway Drive next to Starbucks in Russellville. For a quick look, text tires to 43414.
Get the game day snacks ready. It's the best time of year. We're inviting friends over to watch your favorite teams.
That's right, Stephanie. At Sofa City, we have the best seats in the house. Our showroom is stocked with quality recliners, reclining sofas, and reclining sectionals, most made here in the USA. Our prices are already discounted, and we carry a huge variety to fit every style and budget.
And I'm always hearing stories of your great hometown service and easy financing options.
And remember, there's no waiting at Sofa City, where you can buy it today and enjoy it tonight.
Hi, this is Mike Thoreau with Thoreau & Associates, Medicare Specialist of Arkansas, here to remind you of the importance of doing an insurance review. Things change over the course of time and can affect your current benefit. It's important to make sure you have proper coverage. Give us a call today at 479-857-2810 for a free review of your life, health, or Medicare coverage. Thoreau & Associates, Medicare Specialist of Arkansas, 479-857-2810, 479-857-2810.
Johnny Story in with a thought from Alathus Realty. With years of experience, knowledge, and a network of relationships, they ensure you'll get the most for your house. So when it comes time to put that property on the market or begin looking for that next dream home you have, don't delay. Call Brent, Freddie, and the professionals at Alathus Realty Russellville. 968-5668 or check them out. RussellVilleLiving.com.
Halftime at Tucker Coliseum. Southwestern Oklahoma State leads it here 25-20. Elsewhere in the GAC in women's basketball, halftime scores: Harding 34, Northwestern Oklahoma State 32 in a matchup of nationally ranked teams. In Arkadelphia, Henderson State has a 30-22 lead over East Central. It's Southeastern at Ouachita leading 33-28 in a surprise at Vining Arena so far. Halftime in Magnolia, Oklahoma Baptist leads Southern Arkansas 38-27. And in Monticello, it's Southern Nazarene, undefeated and ranked 5th in the country, in front of UA Monticello 32-26. Back for the second half in 3 minutes. This is Arkansas Tech basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Mr. Brake and Lube wants you to know when it comes to your engine, not all motor oils are created equal. That's why they only offer name brand motor oils that you can trust, like Pennzoil, Castrol, Mobil One, and more. So don't pay top dollar for cheap generics. Mr. Brake and Lube can work your vehicle pretty much bumper to bumper, plus complete auto glass service. So call 219-5438 or visit 1415 East Main Street. Mr. Brake and Lube, your one-stop maintenance shop.
If you pay for your own health insurance or you're looking for coverage, do not go online for quotes. You'll get endless calls from call centers and they will not stop. Instead, call Becky, the health plan lady. She can provide sound advice for your health insurance needs. Her freedom of choice plans lets you pick your doctors, no deductibles, no copays, and it's 30 to 60% lower cost than Obamacare. Call Becky at 479-886-2475 or go to healthplanlady.com.
ABC Children's Academy is currently enrolling with 14 locations in Polk, Johnson, and Yell County. ABC provides all-day child care, as well as a variety of enrollment options for families, including Arkansas Better Chance for ages 3 to 5, plus more. Visit abcchildrensacademy.com for more info, and come by their central office on 4th Street in Russellville to apply in person, or call 567-5650. ABC Children's Academy, changing our world one student at a time.
When it comes to buying or selling a home, there really is a better way. As soon as you start talking with our team at A Better Way Realty in Russellville, you're going to feel the difference. Imagine if you had a great friend in the real estate industry, someone who genuinely cared about you and your family and was passionate about taking care of you. That is the philosophy of everyone who works here at A Better Way Realty. We want your business because we earn it, period. Discover what experience and heart can do with A Better Way Realty. Find us on Facebook and see the difference. A Better Way Realty. Real estate done a better way.
Well, the folks at Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air want to take just a moment to not only thank you for your business, but also the opportunity to work for you and give your family whole house comfort. You know, every kind word you put online, those personal recommendations to your friends and family are appreciated. Customers like you are not only vital to the business of Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air, but vital to making our community as great as it is. Special thanks from the folks at Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air.
It is time for the third quarter at Tucker Coliseum in Russellville, with the Southwestern Oklahoma State Lady Bulldogs leading the Arkansas Tech Golden Suns 25-20. Maisa Marsal receives the inbound pass to begin the second half, gives the high post for Shelly Butler, back to Marsal, fakes left, goes right, draws a triple team, throws it cross court, pass received by Clara Grace Prater. Clara Grace dribbles, gives it up on the right wing for Julie Wagner. Shot clock at 13. Handoff back to Marsal. Maisa goes left, picks up her dribble, feeds at the free throw line for Butler. Butler zips it out to Hill. Alex for three, no good from the right wing. Offensive rebound. Butler goes back up with it and scores. Shelly Butler with the offensive rebound and the second chance points. 4 points, 4 rebounds this afternoon for Butler, who got the start in place of Dana Thompson out on bereavement leave. And Southwestern Oklahoma State's lead is cut to 3, and Maisa Marsal, 30 feet from the basket, is called for a reach-in foul. It is Marsal's first. It is team foul number 1 this quarter, and Haley Grant will throw it in from the far sideline for SWOSU. Gets it into Avery Zen. Zen with just 3 points in that first half, came in averaging 14.1 per game, 11th in the GAC in scoring. She goes left, defended by Marsal, thought about a long two, now pivoting, looking for help, passes out left side to Libby Zen. Now cross-court pass to Haley Grant. Grant dribbles right, tries a three. It's an air ball. Defensive rebound. Clara Grace Prater of Arkansas Tech. Golden Suns the other way. Clara Grace coast to coast. Draws a triple team. Throws it out to Hill. On to Marsal. Maisa stops on the left side. Defended there by Avery Zinn. 19 to shoot. Marsal passes right side to Hill. Alex drives the right baseline. Poked away by Haley Grant. Saved by Wagner. On to Prater. Clara Grace drives the baseline. And a blocking foul. The layup is good. And one shot upcoming for Clara Grace Prater as she drove the left baseline, banked it home, and drew the foul on Libby Zinn. It is Zinn's first. Team foul number 1 this quarter, and Clara Grace Prater to the free throw line. We're coming into the day. She's 8 out of 8 over her last 2. She misses this one. Shelly Butler gets the offensive rebound, and a bonus possession for the Golden Suns, down by 1 with 8:30 to go in the third quarter. Left side, Marsal fakes the three, drives, and draws another foul on Libby Zinn. That is Libby Zinn's second, team's second. And Arkansas Tech will throw it in from the baseline with 20 on the shot clock. Maisa Marsal will throw it in. Marsal with 6 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists so far this afternoon. What a lift she has given Arkansas Tech in the absence of Patius McDaniel, who was leading the country in scoring through the first 8 games of the year before she was lost for the season to a knee injury. And at the same time she was lost, Marsal came back from injury. Hill sets a solid screen, freeing Marsal to go left. Marsal goes down the right side of the lane and then throws it away. Pass stolen by Libby Zinn. And SWOSU goes the other way with its 1-point lead intact. Wide open three, Mason Jones, no good from the right wing. Defensive rebound by Shelly Butler of Arkansas Tech. 7:54 to go in the third. Marsal behind the back dribble over the timeline. Gets by Avery Zinn, draws the defense, throws it out right side from Butler now on to Prater. Clara Grace penetrates, throws out to Marsal. Touch pass to Hill on the left wing. Shot clock at 13. Avery Zinn with the defense. Hill drives. Hill bounce pass into the right corner for Prater. Clara Grace from 15 feet misses. Offensive rebound, Wagner gives it back to Clara Grace. She shoots from 5 feet in the lane, and an offensive foul is called on Clara Grace Prater as she collided 5 feet from the hoop with Avery Zinn. The foul on Clara Grace Prater is her second. It is team foul number 2 this quarter, and the basketball belongs to Southwestern Oklahoma State. 7 minutes and 32 seconds to go in the third, and the Lady Bulldogs in front 25-24. Avery Zinn brings it up. Maisa Marsal will pick her up just across the timeline. Chloe Cantrell sets the high ball screen. Cantrell goes to the right wing as Zinn dribbles left. Zinn double team, throws it cross court to Cantrell. Cantrell guarded by Julie Wagner. Shot clock at 10. Cantrell steps back and hands it off on the right side for Haley Grant. Here comes the Missouri Southern transfer into the lane. 10-foot jumper is short, no good. Shelly Butler forced the miss. It was rebounded by Clara Grace Prater. 7 minutes to go in the third. Golden Suns down by 1. And a matchup of 2 teams that come in 5 and 4 in the GAC. Feed for Butler going to the basket. Offensive foul, Shelly Butler. She runs over Libby Zinn. The foul on Butler is her second. And now let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. This is Arkansas Tech basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
KCJC Dardanelle Russellville. River Country. KCJC.
6:43 to go in the third. SWOSU with the ball and a 25-24 lead at Tucker Coliseum in Russellville. The first of 2 games here today. Tickets available at arkansastechsports.com/tickets for the men's game, which will start at approximately 3 p.m. A foul called on Maisa Marsal as she defended Avery Zinn's dribble drive. Marsal gets her second. Team foul number 4 according to the board, and that is verified on the stats. Team foul number 4 this quarter on the Golden Suns. So just one more foul against Arkansas Tech will put Southwestern into the bonus. Inbound pass to Avery Zinn at the top of the key. Passes right side to Libby Zinn. Prater with the defense there. Zinn drives, loses the handle, gets it back, 12 to shoot. Now pivoting, bounce pass, gets to Jones, layup up and good. Mason Jones on the backdoor cut, receives the pass and lays it in for her first field goal of the day. Mason Jones with 3 points, and Southwestern Oklahoma State in front 27-24. Alex Hill dribbles at the top of the key, defended by Jones. Goes to her left, picks up her dribble at the elbow, throws it right side for Prater. Shot clock at 14, 6 minutes left in the third. Handoff to Hill at the top of the key, defended by Mason Jones. Right-handed dribble drive, stops 8 feet away, and another offensive foul. The third offensive foul called this quarter against Arkansas Tech. This one is on Alex Hill. It is Hill's second personal foul. It is team foul number 5 due to the nature of the foul. No free throws for Southwestern. But now the Lady Bulldogs are in the bonus. for the remainder of this third quarter. 27-24 is the SWOSU lead. Into the front court, Avery Zinn, guarded by Maisa Marsal. Haley Wyrick will check in for Tech at the next dead ball. Haley Grant with it, drives on Butler. Contact, no whistle. Pivot, shot up off the window and good for Haley Grant. She's got 9 points. 5:29 to go in the third. Southwestern Oklahoma State has scored the last 4 points to open up a 5-point lead. Over the timeline, Clara Grace Prater and Libby Zinn put 2 hands on her. That's a foul. Third on Libby Zinn. Team foul number 3. Arkansas Tech will throw it in from the near sideline with 5:19 to go in the third quarter. And Southwestern leading 29-24. Wyrick is in and Alex Hill is out for Arkansas Tech. Haley Wyrick has certainly given the Golden Suns an offensive spark as of late, averaging 13.3 points per game over her last 3. And Coach Wilbur's hoping for more of that right now with the Golden Suns down by 5 midway through the third. Pass to the left side for Marsal. Marsal drives, gets into the lane, feeds it down low for Butler. Layup is no good. Defensive rebound, Avery Zinn. Arkansas Tech 2 out of 5 from the field to begin the third quarter. Pass to the left side for Cantrell. Her three-pointer is no good off the back lip. Defensive rebound, Shelly Butler. Outlet pass to Haley Wyrick. Wyrick 2 on 4, lost the handle. It is stolen for Southwestern Oklahoma State by Mason Jones. That is the 19th turnover of the game for Arkansas Tech. 5 of them here in the first 5 minutes of the third quarter. Drive by Haley Grant. Grant gets into the painted area. Wild out of control scoop shot, didn't have a good handle on the basketball, blocked by Shelly Butler, and Arkansas Tech goes the other way, down by 5. Golden Suns have not scored in almost 4 minutes. Clara Grace Prater on the dribble, top of the key, defended by Lainey Gooch, drives the paint, layup try blocked by Haley Grant, rebounded by Haley Grant. Looked like Clara Grace took a shot to the nose. She came up checking to see if it was bleeding. Southwestern Oklahoma State takes the rebound, feeds it ahead for Gooch. Layup try blocked and rebounded by Julie Wagner. Great toughness there by the junior out of Humboldt, Tennessee. Now Julie in transition, hands it to Prater on the right wing. Clara Grace drives the baseline, throws it out in the corner. 3-point try on the way off the side of the backboard for Haley Wyrick. Fight for the rebound is going to go out of bounds off Arkansas Tech, and there's timeout on the floor. 3 minutes and 53 seconds to play in the third quarter. Southwestern Oklahoma State 29, Arkansas Tech 24. From the Alathus Realty broadcast position, we step aside for 1 minute. This is Golden Suns basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Don't forget their Danville location. Mike Apple's along, Mike. It is that time of year when feed is very, very important.
It sure is, and make sure that you got your animals' needs taken care of, protein levels met, and all those things that you look for when it comes to this time of year.
Farmers Co-op, we're located on East Main at Russellville. Don't forget their Danville location.
3 minutes and 53 seconds to go in the third quarter. Southwestern Oklahoma State 29, Arkansas Tech 24. Reporting for the Lady Bulldogs are Lainey Zinn, Haley Grant, Beyonce Lane, along with Mason Jones and Lainey Gooch. For Arkansas Tech, it's Clara Grace Prater, Sarah Edmondson, Haley Wyrick, Julie Wagner, and Maisa Marsal. It'll be Mason Jones to bring it up for SWOSU. She's got 3 points today, coming off that season-low 3-point performance against Harding on Thursday. Averages 9.6 per game. Gives to Haley Grant. Grant throws it back out to Jones, left wing. She'll try a three-pointer. It is no good. Defensive rebound by Julie Wagner of Arkansas Tech. Wagner's 7th rebound of the day. Arkansas Tech has a plus 12 rebound margin this afternoon. Drive by Marsal, feeds Wagner going to the basket. Layup short, no good, but a whistle and a foul on Mason Jones of SWOSU. It is her second. It is team foul number 4 on the Lady Bulldogs. And it'll be 2 free throws for Julie Wagner with 3:25 remaining in the third quarter. First try on its way and good for Julie's first point of the day. Came in averaging 7.5 points, 4.6 rebounds per game. She had 7 points, 3 rebounds, an assist, and 2 steals in the win over Northwestern Oklahoma State on Thursday. She makes both free throws, 3:25 to go in the third. And the Southwestern Oklahoma State lead is 29-26. Right side, Mason Jones on the dribble. Defended by Clara Grace Prater. Hands it off to Laney Zinn. Defended by Haley Wyrick. Pass into the corner for Gooch. Laney Gooch out of Wiley, Texas. Goes left. Picks up her dribble. Feeds into the paint for Haley Grant. Her turnaround jumper from 10 feet is short. Defensive rebound by Maisa Marsal of Arkansas Tech. Her 5th rebound of the day. And make it plus 13 on the glass for the Golden Suns. Drive by Marsal. Kicks it out to Wyrick. Fakes the 3. Right-handed dribble drive to Wagner. Now on to Clara Grace Prater. Prater dribbles right, 13 to shoot. Lobs it into the low post for Wagner. Wagner draws a double team. Can't quite get the bank shot to go, but she does draw the foul. And it'll be 2 more free throws for Julie Wagner. The foul on Southwestern Oklahoma State is on Laney Gooch. It is Gooch's second. It is team foul number 5. Both teams in the bonus for the remainder of this third quarter. And Julie Wagner back to the free throw line where she was 2 out of 2 just a moment ago. Julie, a career 61% free throw shooter. The first try this time rattles out, no good. Wagner this season shooting 67% from the line, appearing in her 65th game as a Golden Sun. Came in with 207 career points, 216 career rebounds. She misses both free throws. Southwestern rebounds it and goes to their offensive end of the floor. Dribbling at the top of the key, Avery Zinn back in at point guard, defended by Maisa Marsal. Drives the right side of the lane, stops, throws it out to Grant. Haley Grant dribbles left, picks it up on the right wing, bounce pass on a backdoor cut to Avery Zinn. Nobody there, Zinn lays it in. Avery Zinn gets free on the right baseline for her second field goal of the day. She's got 5 points and a foul committed in the backcourt by Beyonce Lane. It is Lane's first, and it'll be Clara Grace Prater going to the free throw line for 2 shots for Arkansas Tech. Prater with 10 points on the day. First free throw up and good. Clara Grace now 1 out of 2 at the free throw line today. The Golden Suns as a team 4 of 8 from the line in this one. Second try is also good. And with 2 minutes and 10 seconds remaining in the third quarter, it's Southwestern Oklahoma State 31, Arkansas Tech 28. Avery Zinn over the timeline, defended by Maisa Marsal. Crossover dribble, gets inside the painted area, stopped there by Marsal, throws it out to Grant, and a blocking foul called against Arkansas Tech's Sarah Edmondson as she tried to cut off the drive by Grant. The foul on Sarah Edmondson is her first personal foul, and it'll be 2 free throws for Haley Grant as Jackie Rollins will give Maisa Marsal a breather for the Golden Suns. For Southwestern, Reese Berkey is back in place of Beyonce Lane. First try for Grant is no good. She is 3 out of 5 from the free throw line today. Grant has 9 points, 2 rebounds, and 2 assists. She gets the second one to go for her 10th point of the afternoon. For Haley Grant, it is the 6th time this season she has reached double figures in scoring for Southwestern Oklahoma State. Had a career high 18 points at Harding on Thursday, so it's been a good road trip for Haley Grant of Southwestern Oklahoma State. 32-28 is the Lady Bulldog lead after Grant went 1 out of 2 at the free throw line. Now the officials checking. I think they wanted to make sure that A, nobody was bleeding, and that B, I think the other thing looked like they were checking to see if Haley Grant might have forgotten to take her earrings out, but that's not the case. And play continues. Into the front court come the Golden Suns. Haley Wyrick, Clara Grace Prater, Shelly Butler, Julie Wagner, and Jackie Rollins. 18 to shoot. Right side Prater. Looks to drive, gets around Berkey, help defender, blocks the shot. Haley Grant with the block shot and the rebound. Able to get the pass out of there to Jemiah Johnson. And here come the Lady Bulldogs. Great defense there by Haley Grant to turn away that scoring opportunity for Arkansas Tech. Avery Zinn to the bucket, can't finish the layup. Jemiah Johnson gets the offensive rebound. A held ball is called as Julie Wagner got in there for Arkansas Tech. The possession arrow favors Southwestern Oklahoma State, and the Lady Bulldogs will throw it in from the baseline with 1 minute and 26 seconds left in the third, and Southwestern leading 32-28. It was tied at 6 at the end of the first quarter. Southwestern led 25-20 at halftime. Now it's the Lady Bulldogs by 4. Haley Grant defended by Shelly Butler. Shot off the glass and good. Shelly couldn't have defended it much better than that. Tough shot for Grant. She banks it home. 12 points for Grant, who is now 4 out of 11 from the floor. A minute 13 to go. They take it away from Clara Grace Prater in the backcourt. Avery Zinn with the steal, and then the assist ahead to Berkey. Berkey lays it up and in, and Coach Dave Wilbers of Arkansas Tech wants a timeout with 1 minute and 7 seconds remaining in the third. The score is Southwestern Oklahoma State 36, Arkansas Tech 28. From the Alathus Realty broadcast position, we step aside for 1 minute. This is Golden Suns basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
And delivery. Into Market, your make your office like new plus more store.
Taking care of families. That's what the folks at C&D Drugstore have been doing in historic downtown Russellville for more than 6 decades when it comes to all your pharmaceutical needs. When it comes to compounding, special medicines, Artie Walker and his staff are there to serve you. And most importantly, if you need delivery, if you need curbside pickup, you need C&D Drugstore on the corner of B and Commerce in downtown Russellville, a 60-year tradition.
That matchup of nationally ranked teams in Searcy this afternoon in GAC women's basketball, Harding and Northwestern Oklahoma State, and they are tied at 46 now. Just as I say that, Harding scores, and the Lady Bisons go in front 48-46 late in the third quarter of that one. Here in Russellville, the Golden Suns down by 8. Arkansas Tech minus 15 on the turnover margin, and Southwestern Oklahoma State with a 21-3 edge in points off turnovers. It's 36-28 Lady Bulldogs. Jackie Rollins stops at the left elbow extended. Bounce pass into the post for Shelly Butler. She spins to the basket. Layup up and good for Shelly Butler. 6 points for Butler. Golden Suns end a streak of 5 consecutive missed field goals. Their first field goal in 7.5 minutes. And it cuts the SWASU lead to 6. 3-point try, no good for Lainey Zinn. Defensive rebound, Clara Grace Prater of Arkansas Tech. Defended by Avery Zinn as she gets it over the timeline. Shot clock is off. Pass out near midcourt for Jackie Rollins. Rollins, Prater, Butler, Wagner, and Wyrick are the 5 on the floor for Arkansas Tech. 12 seconds left in the third. Jackie Rollins looks to drive, gets inside the 3-point arc, goes right, got a pick from Wyrick, looking for Haley on the pick and pop, gives it to her. Wyrick dribbles left, steps back, long 2 is short, rebound Southwestern, and that's the end of the third quarter. 10 minutes left in Russellville, and the score is Southwestern Oklahoma State 36, Arkansas Tech 30. From the Alathus Realty broadcast position, we step aside for 1 minute. This is Golden Suns basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
At Centennial Bank, we believe serving our community goes beyond assisting with financial needs. We pride ourselves on being community connected and customer focused. Supporting our community starts with our employees who enjoy and helping make our local bankers are a team that brings passion, pride, and dedication to our community. That is why Centennial Bank is proud to support the place we call home. Centennial Bank, member FDIC.
Visit Chicken Mart to get all your Crispitos, pizza sticks, restaurant fries, chicken nuggets, noodles, and fries all in one stop. And lots of opportunity purchases that are so good they may never come back. Check out Chicken Mart in 2 convenient locations before you go grocery shopping and see what they have for your family. Chicken Mart's been serving the River Valley since 1983 and is still growing strong. Visit 1808 South Arkansas Avenue or 106 Mill Road in Russellville. Chicken Mart.
We go to the fourth quarter at Tucker Coliseum in Russellville. Southwestern Oklahoma State 36, Arkansas Tech 30. We got you the score from Searcy. Elsewhere in the league, late in the third, Henderson State's women over East Central 46-38. Southeastern Oklahoma State, which came into the day 0-9 in league play, but it's the Savage Storm with a 47-40 lead at Ouachita right now, late in the third at Vining Arena. They're headed to the fourth quarter in Magnolia. Oklahoma Baptist has pulled out to a 55-38 lead over Southern Arkansas, and UAM hanging tough with league-leading Southern Nazarene. It's 42-35 Crimson Storm late in the third quarter at Steelman Fieldhouse. Golden Suns with the ball, drive by Prater, layup try no good. Butler gets the offensive rebound. Shelley surrounded by 4 navy blue and baby blue jerseys, and one of them able to tie up the basketball, and the alternating possession arrow gives the ball to the Lady Bulldogs with 9:42 to go in the fourth, and Southwestern leading 36-30. Bringing it up floor will be Avery Zinn. She'll be checked by Clara Grace Prater. Tight game at Tucker Coliseum. Drive by Avery Zinn. Throws it out to Chloe Cantrell. Cantrell goes right. Kicks it out to Zinn. Three-pointer no good, but Clara Grace Prater crashed into her. The official says the foul is on the floor. He's going to rule that that foul occurred after the shot, after Zinn had come back down and completed her shooting motion. That may not make the SWASU bench very happy. But they're going to say the foul occurred on the floor against Clara Grace Prater. It is her third personal foul. Team foul number 1 this quarter. Reese Berkey will throw it in for the Lady Bulldogs. Gets it into Avery Zinn. Right side, Berkey. Dribbles to her left, defended by Jackie Rollins. After Rollins fought through a Libby Zinn screen, drive by Berkey and a foul on Jackie Rollins. Rollins gets her first, team foul number 2. Golden Suns did a very good job of defending without fouling in the first half. Called for just 3 fouls in the first half total. And Arkansas Tech now has committed 8 fouls in the first 10 minutes and 45 seconds of the second half. Free throw up and good for Reese Berkey as she gets her 9th point of the day. Berkey came in averaging 10.7 points per game over her last 3. She misses that one. Defensive rebound, Haley Wyrick of Arkansas Tech. Trapped in the backcourt, able to get out of there with a pass to Jackie Rollins. And the Suns bring it into the front court, down by 7 with just over 9 minutes to play. Arkansas Tech has won 5 consecutive home games. The Golden Suns all-time an 88% winning percentage here at Tucker Coliseum, but in some trouble here this afternoon as Reese Berkey takes it away from Jackie Rollins. Turnover number 22 for the Golden Suns. That'll get Maisa Marsal back into the game with the next dead ball. Three-pointer good, Haley Grant from the right corner, and Southwestern Oklahoma State opens up the largest lead that either side has enjoyed all day, a 10-point spread for Southwestern with 8:35 to go. It's 40-30. Jackie Rollins right of the lane, 12-foot jumper good for Jackie Rollins. Her first 2 points of the day, 8:28 remaining, and that cuts the Southwestern lead back down to 40-32. Alex Hill will also check in for the Suns the next dead ball as Shelley Butler blocks a Haley Grant shot, rebounded by Haley Wyrick of Arkansas Tech. Suns into the front court. Coach Wilbur's calling for movement. Wyrick trapped on the sideline, able to bounce pass out to Clara Grace Prater. Clara Grace left-handed dribble drive, stops in the lane, got fouled, no whistle. 12-foot jumper was short, rebounded for Southwestern Oklahoma State by Chloe Cantrell. And the Lady Bulldogs into the front court, up by 8. 7:53 to go. Haley Grant all alone for 3, no good off to the left. Julie Wagner gets the defensive rebound for Arkansas Tech. And it'll be Clara Grace Prater to bring it up floor, but not before Dave Wilbers calls timeout. 7:43 remaining. Southwestern Oklahoma State 40, Arkansas Tech 32. From the Alathus Realty broadcast position, we step aside for 1 minute. This is Golden Suns basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
When you think of someone using meth, what comes to mind? Someone who looks malnourished, missing teeth, skin lesions. They're often seen as dangerous, reckless, or even violent. That's not reality. There is no face of meth. It could be a brother, a cousin, a friend, anyone. While there are treatment options available, the best medicine is prevention. Just don't do it. If you or someone you know needs help, just go to meovermeth.org. Stop it before it starts. Choose Me Over Meth, sponsored by CSI Region 6 Prevention.
Are you looking for a great place to work that offers great pay and benefits? Well, you can make it a safe community environment. ConAgra is looking for motivated, energetic people to join their team. ConAgra is recruiting industrial maintenance technicians to fill openings on all shifts. Positions start at $25.61 plus a shift differential. Experience with building software and consideration. /careers. That's ConAgraGrants.com /careers.
7 minutes and 43 seconds remaining. Southwestern Oklahoma State 40, Arkansas Tech 32. And the basketball following the timeout belongs to the Golden Suns. Alex Hill, Maisa Marsal are back in the game. They're joined by Sarah Edmondson, Haley Wyrick, and Julie Wagner. Golden Suns playing today without Dana Thompson out on bereavement leave. Arkansas Tech unable to get it over the half-court stripe ahead of the 10-second count. That does not reset because of a timeout. And the Golden Suns unable to get it over the timeline before the shot clock hit 20. And so the 23rd turnover of the day gives the basketball back to Southwestern Oklahoma State. Drive by Avery Zinn, throws it out on the left side for Libby Zinn. Her layup try is no good. Defensive rebound by Julie Wagner of Arkansas Tech. Suns the other way. Wyrick coast to coast, stripped away by Avery Zinn, stolen by Mason Jones. Turnover number 24. Arkansas Tech is minus 19 in the turnover margin. Three-pointer good from the left side for Libby Zinn. And unless something changes very soon, it's not going to be the Golden Suns' day. They are down by 11 with 7 minutes to play. Maisa Marsal gives right side to Wyrick. Fakes right, steps left, shoots the three, no good. Defensive rebound for Southwestern Oklahoma State by Avery Zinn. Lady Bulldogs the other way. Ahead for Libby Zinn, three-pointer no good from the left side. Offensive rebound, Avery Zinn, trapped on the baseline, bounce pass to Grant, layup good. 6:49 to go. Southwestern Oklahoma State has opened up a 45-32 lead. Maisa Marsal over the timeline, gives left side to Alex Hill. Hill guarded by Mason Jones. Looks to drive, gets down the left side of the paint, double team, throws it out to Wyrick. Haley fakes a three, gives it back to Hill on the left side. Alex will try a three, it is short. Rebounded for Southwestern Oklahoma State by Chloe Cantrell. Arkansas Tech 1 out of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter and 4 out of 15 from the field in the second half. Into the front court comes Avery Zinn. Zinn defended by Maisa Marsal, shot clock at 13. Avery Zinn drives, gets by Marsal, left-handed layup good for Avery Zinn, 7 points. And Coach Dave Wilbers has no choice but to call another timeout. 6 minutes and 1 second to go. Southwestern Oklahoma State 47, Arkansas Tech 32 at the Alathus Realty broadcast position. We step aside for 30 seconds. This is Golden Suns basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Duval's Affordable Portable Buildings, the River Valley's oldest full-service portable buildings dealer. We'll buy permanent affordable buildings and CNH carports for garages, barns, carport sheds, and more. At Duval's Affordable Portable Buildings, they believe in high-quality buildings that last and excellent customer service that makes a difference. Visit Duval's AffordablePortableBuildings.com or just stop off 4151 South Arkansas Avenue in Russellville today.
Well, unfortunately for Arkansas Tech on this day, the numbers coming in have been borne out. Southwestern Oklahoma State entered the day second in the conference, 13th in the nation in turnover margin. And we've seen evidence of that here today to be sure, as the Lady Bulldogs have a plus 19 turnover margin, just 5 turnovers for SWOSU, 24 for Arkansas Tech. Drive by Marsal, bank shot wouldn't go, and now on top of that, the Golden Suns have gone ice cold from the field, 1 out of 6 from the floor to begin the fourth quarter. And Lady Bulldogs go the other way with the defensive rebound. Haley Grant dribbles right, poked away and stolen by Marsal. Maisa into the front court, bounce pass for Prater. Clara Grace gets to the rim and finishes. Clara Grace Prater with the transition bucket. Clara Grace Prater with 14 points on the day as she, for a second consecutive game, matches the career high she set just a week ago. 14 for Clara Grace, and a 47-34 lead for SWOSU. Now an offensive foul committed by the Lady Bulldogs. And after the foul, a Golden Sun, Alex Hill and Mason Jones got a little bit tangled up. And so the official came in to make sure everyone maintained their cool. And the officials may need to go to the monitor here to determine if there was any kind of flagrant foul after the play was over. The officials are going to talk it over and see if they have anything that they need to look at on the monitor with 5 minutes and 19 seconds to go. And Southwestern Oklahoma State leading 47-34, and they will indeed go to the monitor. And while they do that, here at the Alathus Realty broadcast position, we will step aside for a 30-second break. This is Golden Suns basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
A solid roof for your business is key to keeping your employees, products, and valuables dry and clean. If you're experiencing roof leaks that are resulting in damaged equipment, stained ceilings, and walls, then don't let Mother Nature get the best of your business. The folks at E&F Roofing offer free commercial roof inspections, where their experience is priceless for your business. Not to lose productivity and extend the life of your roof. So contact E&F Roofing today for a free commercial inspection at 479-272-4069.
Southwestern Oklahoma State taking aim on its 6th road win over the Golden Suns in their last 7 meetings here at Tucker Coliseum in Russellville. Overall, SWOSU came into the day having won 5 of the last 6 meetings and 12 of the last 15. The Golden Suns lead the all-time series 23-20. But Arkansas Tech facing a -17 turnover margin today and a 28-5 deficit in points off turnovers. And as a result, Southwestern Oklahoma State in control of this game, 47-34, with 5 minutes and 19 seconds to go right now. We have a video review underway with the officials trying to determine whether or not there was a dead ball, flagrant foul, or a technical foul against Arkansas Tech or Southwestern Oklahoma State. Either way, after there was 2 players got tangled up after an offensive foul was called on Mason Jones. That foul on Jones, by the way, is her 3rd personal foul. Here comes the official. I think he may give us some information. Very good. They've got an intentional foul is the call. And so now we'll wait to see how that is adjudicated. I'm assuming it was, based on what I saw, I'm assuming it was against Arkansas Tech. But we'll see if that is the case or not. And now the 3 officials discussing matters with 5:19 to go, and Southwestern Oklahoma State leading 47-34. Elsewhere in Searcy, 4:37 remaining, and nationally 10th ranked Northwestern Oklahoma State is edged in front of 16th ranked Harding 57-56. Henderson State pulling away from East Central 54-42. Here we're going to get a description. Okay, just very good. Thank you very much. Just a common foul, so nothing extra was seen on the replay. And so no additional foul is called. Just the offensive foul on Mason Jones to give the basketball to Arkansas Tech with 5:19 to go. We'll get you a complete update of the GAC women's basketball scoreboard in between games. Wonder Boys coming up at approximately 3 p.m. against the SWOSU men. Tickets at arkansastechsports.com/tickets. Right side, Maisa Marsal gets a ball screen from Wagner. Goes left, between the legs dribble, defended by Grant, dumps it in for Wagner. Wagner double team, finds the open player Hill. She lays it in and draws a foul, and there's life in these Golden Suns yet as Julie Wagner with the assist, Alex Hill with the finish, and she'll go to the line for 1 shot. The foul is on Beyonce Lane. It is Lane's 2nd personal foul. It is team foul number 2 this quarter on the Lady Bulldogs, and Alex Hill to the free throw line. That bucket, Alex's first 2 points of the game. Now she's got her 3rd as Alex Hill, a career 71% free throw shooter, completes the 3-point play. The Golden Suns have scored 5 straight. If you can get a couple of more stops in a row here, you can make this thing very interesting. SWOSU with the ball and a 47-37 lead with 4:48 to go. They won't be in a big hurry now. Right side, Libby Zinn gives out front for Avery Zinn. Defended by Maisa Marsal. Crossover dribble into the lane. Comes to a stop 6 feet away, leans in, banks it home. Avery Zinn with 9 points, 4:34 to go. And it's 49-37, Southwestern Oklahoma State. Marsal into the front court. Defended by Lainey Gooch. Bounce pass to the right side for Prater. She dumps it in for Julie Wagner. Layup try was blocked. Wagner sticks with it, misses the 2nd try, and the rebound is out of bounds. Last touched by Southwestern Oklahoma State. Reese Berkey returns for SWOSU. She will replace Lainey Gooch. And the inbound pass will be made for Arkansas Tech by Maisa Marsal. Suns down by 12 with 4:17 to play. Inbound pass to the left side for Alex Hill. Hill, defended by Mason Jones, drives, gets to the basket, layup is good as it hangs on the rim and goes through for Alex Hill. She's got 5 points, all of them here in the last minute of the game, and with 4:05 remaining, it's 49-39, Suns down by 10. On the other end, a held ball is called, and the possession arrow will give it to Arkansas Tech. The Golden Suns will get it right back with 4:01 remaining. Arkansas Tech has 1 timeout left. Southwestern Oklahoma State has 4. And the Golden Suns bring it up down by 10. Need to be something close to perfect over these final 4 minutes to pull this off. Top of the key, Alex Hill on the dribble. Gives it right side to Marsal. Marsal sends Wagner into the post. Marsal drives, cut off by 3 defenders. Throws it out front for Alex Hill. Hill dribbles right, defended by Haley Grant. Gets inside the painted area, zips it out to Prater. Clara Grace dribbles left, and they put 2 hands on her. That's a foul with 2 on the shot clock, and Prater dribbling away from the basket. And all that Jeff Zinn, the SWOSU head coach, can do on the bench is put both of his hands on top of his head, because that's the only thing that SWOSU couldn't do there was commit a foul. Clara Grace was in no position to get up much of a shot before the timer went off. As it is, the shot clock goes back to 20 on the foul. Out front it goes to Alex Hill. Hill gets a pick from Edmondson. Lost the handle. It's going to roll into the backcourt, and it was not touched by Southwestern Oklahoma State. Coach Wilbers is going to argue that point. He felt like it was touched by Libby Zinn. The official did not see it that way. And the basketball is going to belong to Southwestern Oklahoma State on Arkansas Tech's 25th turnover of the day. The Lady Bulldogs will throw it in their offensive end. It'll be Libby Zinn to get it in, gets it in to Berkey, and Berkey lays it up and in. Reese Berkey with the bucket. She's got 11 points. That is 3 away from matching her season high, 3:14 remaining, and it's back up to a 12-point lead for Southwestern Oklahoma State. Top of the key, Marsal goes left, now backs it back out with 13 to shoot, feeds it into the post. Bad pass stolen by Haley Grant. Turnover number 26 by Arkansas Tech. And the Lady Bulldogs will go the other way with under 3 minutes to play, and SWOSU leading 51-39. Avery Zinn loses the handle, and it's off her leg and out of bounds. And right back to Arkansas Tech, 9th turnover of the day for the Lady Bulldogs. Even with that miscue, SWOSU still plus 17 in the turnover margin, and it is a 30-8 edge in points off turnovers for the Lady Bulldogs. Right side, Clara Grace Prater on the dribble. Goes left, passes to Marsal on the left wing, defended by Avery Zinn. Edmondson ready with the ball screen, slips that screen, goes into the post, and as they pass it to Sarah Edmondson, they call her for an offensive foul. Sarah Edmondson jumping to try to catch the pass. A SWOSU player runs under Edmondson. Gravity compels Edmondson to come back down in her pursuit of the basketball, and they call Edmondson for the foul. Tough call there on Sarah. It is her 2nd personal foul, and it gives it back to the Lady Bulldogs with 2:25 to go. Southwestern Oklahoma State leads 51-39. Stay with us for the Health Plan Lady postgame show. And then we will transition into pregame coverage as the Wonder Boys will take on the SWOSU men at approximately 3 p.m. If you're in the area, come on out to Tucker Coliseum and join us. Avery Zinn cut off in the lane, throws it into the right corner for Haley Grant, blows by her defender, misses the layup, gets her own rebound, stripped away by Marsal. Suns the other way, under 2 minutes to go, down by 12. Out front for Alex Hill. Defender falls down, Hill drives, leans in, layup no good. Defensive rebound, Haley Grant, and Alex Hill fouls her. Foul on Hill will be her 3rd. Team foul number 4. Haley Wyrick to the table. She will replace Sarah Edmondson, and the Golden Suns will apply full court pressure, down by 12 with 1:48 to go. It'll be Avery Zinn to bring it up. Over the timeline to Reese Berkey. Clara Grace tries to take the steal. Berkey maintains possession and then hands it off to her point guard, Avery Zinn. Zinn with 9 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists here today. They're led in scoring by Haley Grant, who has 17, 1 away from the career high she set less than 48 hours ago in Searcy. 3 to shoot, Grant drives, rejected by Julie Wagner, rebounded by Clara Grace Prater. Suns in transition, Prater to the basket, layup is good, and a foul. A 3-point play opportunity, and a glimmer of hope remains with 1:15 left, and Prater headed to the line with a chance to slice it into single digits. Clara Grace with a new career high, 16 points today for Clara Grace Prater, and now the junior from Bologna, who's into double figures in scoring for the 6th time in her career, 3 of which have come in the last week. She makes the free throw for her 17th point, and the SWOSU lead is 51-42. Lady Bulldogs into the front court. They give it to Avery Zinn, clear path to the basket. Julie Wagner recovers to commit the foul and prevent the layup try, and Avery Zinn is down after the foul taken by Julie Wagner. Wagner commits her 1st personal foul. Avery Zinn a tough cookie, able to get back to her feet. She'll head to the free throw line with 1:08 remaining, and the Lady Bulldogs up by 9. Zinn to the free throw line for the first time today. She is a 72% free throw shooter this season, 71% from the line for her career. First one rattles out, no good for Zinn. Southwestern Oklahoma State, 6 out of 11 from the free throw line today. The second try is good. 1 minute, 8 seconds remaining, and it's a 10-point lead for Southwestern Oklahoma State. Clara Grace Prater into the front court. Goes to the right wing. Spin move, throws it out to Hill. Alex thought about a three. Instead, she drives. Shot rejected, out of bounds by Haley Grant on the layup try. And the Suns will throw it in with 18 on the shot clock and 55.9 seconds remaining in the ball game. Southwestern Oklahoma State leading 52-42. Marsal into Prater, right wing. Clara Grace dribbles left, and a foul committed by Southwestern Oklahoma State, and that'll be team foul number 5. So it'll be free throws for Clara Grace Prater with 53 seconds left, and Southwestern Oklahoma State leading 52-42. Mason Jones picks up her 4th personal foul. And now Alex Hill to the line, where she's 1 out of 1 today. Alex on the season is a 70% free throw shooter. Now they're wanting to check the foul count. It is accurate. Reese Berkey checks in. Lainey Gooch is out for Southwestern Oklahoma State. Now Alex Hill ready to shoot the free throws. The officials looking up at the scoreboard. Now they want to check with Pete Kelly and make sure that it is 5. And it is indeed the 5th team foul. I think maybe the bulbs on the side they're looking at might just be a little faint. No, not bulbs anymore, but you know what I mean. Forgive my age. Alex Hill to the free throw line. First shot on its way and no good. She'll have another try. Golden Suns 7 out of 12 at the free throw line today. A second try is good. 53 seconds remaining. SWOSU leads 52-43. Inbound pass for Libby Zinn. Brings it into the front court. Stripped away and stolen by Clara Grace Prater. 45 seconds left. Suns down by 9. Could really stand for a bucket right about now. Poked away from Marsal, saved by Alex Hill. Hill dribbles on the left wing, and they foul her. Berkey put 2 hands on her, 25 feet from the basket, deep on the left wing, with Hill facing away from the basket and 37.5 seconds remaining. And that'll send Alex to the line with a chance to score 2 points with the clock stopped. Southwestern Oklahoma State doing everything it can to keep this thing interesting here in the final minute. Alex Hill to the free throw line. The Harrison product knocks down the first one. She will have another try. Second free throw for Alex Hill is good. Alex Hill has scored all 8 of her points here in the 4th quarter. And it's 52-45, Southwestern with the ball up by 7. Need a turnover right here. Berkey flings it to midcourt, and Mason Jones there to receive it for Southwestern. Golden Suns trying to commit the foul, and Jackie Rollins is successful in that endeavor with 26.6 seconds remaining. Foul on Jackie Rollins is her 2nd. And it'll be 2 shots for Mason Jones, who is 1 out of 2 at the free throw line today, a career 78% free throw shooter, and also 78% from the line this year. First of 2, rattles out, no good for Jones. She'll have another try with 26.6 seconds remaining, and it's only a 7-point game. Golden Suns have just continued to fight all the way down to the bitter end of this one. The free throw is good this time. Golden Suns will not use their final timeout here. Down by 8 with 26.6 seconds to go. Lainey Gooch back in for defensive purposes. Inbound pass to Maisa Marsal. Marsal harassed in the backcourt, gets it over the timeline, goes to the right wing, hands it off to Wyrick. Haley for 3, got it with 17.9 seconds left. Suns are down by 5, 53-48. SWOSU beats the press. Gooch in the front court, reaching out to try to grab her was Rollins. They would not call the foul, and it leads to a wide open layup for Haley Grant. Golden Suns fouled her at least twice. Neither was called, and the Grant bucket will put the seal on this one for Southwestern Oklahoma State. She sets a career high with 19 points does Grant. Prater 3 is out of bounds, and it'll belong to SWOSU with 3.2 seconds left. And for the 6th time in their last 7 trips to Tucker Coliseum, the Southwestern Oklahoma State Lady Bulldogs are going to walk out with a win. Final score in Russellville, Southwestern Oklahoma State 55, Arkansas Tech 48. From the Alathus Realty broadcast position, we step aside for 1 minute. We will return with the Health Plan Lady postgame show and Coach Wilbur's Golden Suns lose. This is Arkansas Tech basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Beltner's Athletes Corner clearance sale is now in progress. Save up to 30% off footwear from Nike, Asics, Brooks, New Balance, Keen, and Chaco. Save 30% or more on apparel from the North Face, Columbia, Patagonia, Mountain Khaki, Pavoo, Under Armour, Nike, and many more. Beltner's Athletes Corner, 2320 West Main Street in Russellville. Open 9:30 to 6 Monday through Saturday. All sales during this special savings event are final.
As a dentist, giving patients a beautiful smile is what I love to do. But the business side can be challenging. Luckily, First State Bank understands. They provide financial tools that make banking convenient and flexible. And the service I get is second to none. From equipment loans to cash management solutions, they give me the freedom to focus on my patients, not my payroll. Now that's something to smile about.
Come see us at First State Bank in Russellville or Fayetteville for local personalized banking.
Back with you on the Health Plan Lady post-game show, and joined now by Dave Wilbers, head coach of the Arkansas Tech Golden Suns. And Coach, your team's shorthanded today, a great effort, no way to fault that. But really, it's pretty easy to diagnose this one. The difference in turnovers just didn't give you enough possessions, didn't give you enough shots at the basket today.
Yeah, we made a lot of costly turnovers, and, you know, they put a lot of pressure on our guards, which, you know, we knew was coming. But one-day preparation, it's hard to prepare for that, too. And just credit, you know, their defense. Their defense took us out of our offense, and we just really could never get into it.
This last week has really been remarkable for Clara Grace Prater. She had 14 at Southern Naz, 14 against Northwestern on Thursday, and then she sets a new career high today with 17 points. And if Clara Grace can continue to be this aggressive and this productive offensively, that bears very well for the rest of the season.
No doubt about it, and she's played really well, and she's playing hard. And, you know, it's just a day when, you know, we have one guy out, you know, averages double-double, yep. And I really didn't think anybody really stepped up, you know, given a chance right there. But, you know, that's life, and, you know, it's just a tough back-to-back game. And, you know, we used a lot of energy on a Thursday night, too. But, you know, credit Southwestern, they outplayed us.
And now Harding comes into town. It's always special when the Golden Suns and the Lady Bisons get together. It'd be great to see a great student crowd. The students are back on campus now, and it'd be great to see a great student crowd and a great community crowd out here Thursday night to support the Golden Suns and the Wonder Boys.
Yeah, I agree. It's a good rivalry game. Always expect, you know, the community. I'm sure they'll come out. The students, I never expect them to come out, to be quite honest with you, Sam, because I haven't seen it the last 3 or 4 years. But I appreciate the band coming and them doing a good job.
Absolutely.
But, you know, anybody else, there's no students here. I don't know what they do on the weekend. So, but, you know, we got to play better basketball, plain and simple. You play good basketball, people will come out and watch you. People will come out and support you. And, you know, that's life.
All right, Coach, we'll see you then.
All right, thanks, Sam.
That is Dave Wilbers, the head women's basketball coach at Arkansas Tech University, here on the Health Plan Lady postgame show as Southwestern Oklahoma State wins the women's game by a final score of 55-48. Here on the Health Plan Lady postgame show, we will step aside for a 3-minute break and then come back with a look at the final numbers. Golden Suns lose, Wonder Boys in 23 minutes. This is Arkansas Tech basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
At Liberty Car Wash in Russellville, you have options. You can wash your car yourself or drive through one of the automatic car washes. Liberty Car Wash also gives you the option of washing your fur baby. Why make a mess in your home and risk clogging your drains when you can wash Max at Liberty Car Wash? Visit Liberty Car Wash today on Knoxville Avenue and South Arkansas Avenue in Russellville, where you always have options.
Miller Roofing Company, a family-owned company treating you like family. Who's a part of the Miller family of employees? This is Kay Mills.
I answer the phones. I'm the front desk, and when you come in, I'm the first person that will greet you. I will make sure that you get looked after. Our whole office, we're family. So that is what we try and encourage with our customers.
Your friends at Miller Roofing. See them on South Arkansas in Russellville
and follow them on Facebook.
At Philrod Auto Parts, it's a new day with endless possibilities. What better way to start with a brand new Chevrolet or GMC? Our in-stock inventory is filled with cars, trucks, and SUVs, ready to hit the road again. Find a vehicle to get excited for streets, free from any hassle or pressure. With our selection and our team, we ensure that you'll find the perfect ride that matches your style, needs, and budget. Start a new day with Philrod Auto. Exit 84, just off I-40, Russell.
Temperatures are definitely falling off, y'all. And with cooler weather, Ridgewood Brothers Barbecue's 3-bean brisket chili is next level. Made from scratch, seasoned with a blend of dried chilies. 803 West Main Place in Russellville, right behind Newton's Pharmacy. Don't forget, you can use my code, BarbecueGame20, to get 20% off your online order that you can place right there on their Facebook page. Ridgewood Brothers.
Why trust River Valley Tinting and Glass? Well, River Valley Tinting and Glass is a family-owned business, and they take care of their customers like family too. So remember, your local auto, residential, and commercial glass and tinting company, River Valley Tinting and Glass. Check out their work on Facebook or call 890-5839 to get an estimate. Or you could always come by 2202 East 2nd Street to see all they can do for you. From a business you can trust, River Valley Tinting and Glass.
Maybe you're moving some dirt around the house. Got jobs to do, things you need to get finished, and equipment to move. Well, maybe you don't have what you need. River Valley Tractor has it, and they have great prices and great people. Family owned and operated. Go by today and see the family at River Valley Tractor. Robert and all the staff are there to take great care of you. From the sales department to parts, service, all over, you can count on River Valley Tractor. 702 Weir Road in Russellville, River Valley Tractor.
Back on the Health Plan Lady post-game show from Tucker Coliseum in Russellville, where Southwestern Oklahoma State has defeated the Arkansas Tech Golden Suns 55-48. Here are the final numbers. Southwestern was 20 of 60 from the field. That is 33%, including 7 of 22, 32% from three-point range, and they were 8 of 14, 57% from the free throw line. Arkansas Tech, meanwhile, 17 of 46, 37% from the field, and 4 of 13, 31% from three-point. The Golden Suns, 10 out of 15, 67% at the free throw line. Arkansas Tech out-rebounded SWOSU 43-31, but the difference in this one, plain and simple, really easy to diagnose, was turnovers. 11 turnovers today for Southwestern Oklahoma State and 27 turnovers for Arkansas Tech, and the Lady Bulldogs were able to convert that into a 30-10 edge in points off of turnovers, and that was more than the Golden Suns could withstand today, especially with Dana Thompson, who is averaging so far this season for Arkansas Tech 10.3 points and 9 rebounds per game. She'd had 4 double-doubles in her last 6 games. Dana Thompson out today on bereavement leave, and so the Golden Suns shorthanded and turning the basketball over too much and not forcing enough turnovers of their own, and it all added up to a 7-point loss here today at Tucker Coliseum. Individual leaders, first for Southwestern Oklahoma State, Haley Grant topped the career high she set just 48 hours ago. She had 18 at Harding on Thursday. Here today, 19 points for Haley Grant, the transfer from Missouri Southern, on 7 of 18 shooting from the floor. She was 4 out of 6 from the free throw line, and she had 5 rebounds. It was 11 points today off the bench for Reese Berkey of Southwestern. Avery Zinn had 10 points, 5 rebounds, and 5 assists. Lainey Zinn had 6 points for SWOSU. Mason Jones with 4 points. Chloe Cantrell had 3 and 2 points today for Beyonce Lane. Leading the way for Arkansas Tech, and the only Golden Sun in double figures today, it was Clara Grace Prater with 17 points, a new career high for Clara Grace, as she has scored 45 points in her last 3 games, averaging 15 a game over her last 3, and a new career high today for Clara Grace on 6 of 13 shooting from the floor, 2 out of 3 from three-point, and 3 out of 4 at the free throw line. Prater also had 4 rebounds. Arkansas Tech led, or second in scoring today behind Prater. It was Alex Hill who scored all 8 of her points in the fourth quarter. Shelly Butler and Maisa Marsal had 6 points apiece. Marsal with 6 rebounds and 6 assists. Southwestern did a very good job of getting the ball out of Marsal's hands as often as possible. They would triple team Maisa anytime she got to the free throw line or closer, and they forced the ball out of her hands and thus limited her to just 4 field goal attempts on the day. Haley Wyrick had 3 points. Julie Wagner, Jackie Rollins, Sarah Edmondson, and Jordan Rollins all had 2 points apiece for Arkansas Tech. Julie Wagner, in addition to her 2 points, also had 10 rebounds. And our final score here today at Tucker Coliseum in the women's game was Southwestern Oklahoma State 55 and Arkansas Tech 48. The Lady Bulldogs improved to 9-7 overall and 6-4 in the Great American Conference, while the Golden Suns fall to 8-6 overall and 5-5 in the GAC, and the Golden Suns' 5-game home winning streak comes to an end. It is the Health Plan Lady post-game show. We're about 16 minutes away from the Wonder Boys game. Right now we will step aside for 3 minutes and then return to the Alathus Realty broadcast position for a look around the GAC. That's in 3 minutes. Golden Suns lose. Wonder Boys coming up. This is Arkansas Tech basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Soar into 2024 with R&R's Triple 24 Savings Event. That's right. Get started for just $24 in January 2024. Plus, you get 24 months same as cash on select in-stock tires and wheel and tire packages during the Triple 24 Savings Event going on now at R&R Tire Express on East Parkway Drive next to Starbucks in Russellville.
Everybody needs a little R&R.
For a quick quote, text tires to 43414.
Get the game day snacks ready. It's the best time of year for inviting friends over to watch your favorite teams.
That's right, Stephanie. And at Sofa City, we have the best seats in the house. Our showroom is stocked with quality recliners, reclining sofas, and reclining sectionals, most made here in the USA. Our prices are already discounted, and we carry a huge variety to fit every style and budget.
And I'm always hearing stories of your great hometown service and easy financing options.
And remember, there's no waiting at Sofa City, where you can buy it today and enjoy it tonight.
Hi, this is Mike Giroux with Giroux & Associates, Medicare Specialist of Arkansas, here to remind you of the importance of doing an insurance review. Things change over the course of time and can affect your current benefits. It's important to make sure you have proper coverage. Give us a call today at 479-857-2810 for a free review of your life, health, or Medicare coverage. Giroux & Associates, Medicare Specialist of Arkansas, 479-857-2810, 479-857-2810.
Johnny Story in with a thought from Alathus Realty. With years of experience, knowledge, and a network of relationships, they ensure you'll get the most for your house. So when it comes time to put that property on the market or begin looking for that next dream home you have, don't delay. Call Brent Preddy and the professionals at Alathus Realty Russellville, 968-5668, or check them out, russellvilleliving.com.
Mr. Brake and Lube wants you to know when it comes to your engine, not all motor oils are created equal. That's why they only offer name brand motor oils that you can trust, like Pennzoil, Castrol, Mobil One, and more. So don't pay top dollar for cheap generics. Mr. Brake and Lube can work your vehicle pretty much bumper to bumper, plus complete auto glass service. So call 219-5438 or visit 1415 East Main Street. Mr. Brake and Lube, your one-stop maintenance shop.
If you pay for your own health insurance or you're looking for coverage, do not go online for quotes. You'll get endless calls from call centers and they will not stop. Instead, call Becky, the health plan lady. She can provide sound advice for your health insurance needs. Her freedom of choice plans lets you pick your doctors, no deductibles, no copays, and it's 30 to 60% lower costs than Obamacare. Call Becky at 479-886-2475 or go to healthplanlady.com.
And here on the Health Plan Lady post-game show, after a Southwestern Oklahoma State victory over the Arkansas Tech Golden Suns, we take a look around the Great American Conference. Final scores from elsewhere in women's basketball this afternoon. Nationally 16th ranked Harding beats Northwestern Oklahoma State, ranked 10th in the country, 76-68. Harding led to victory today by Kendrick Bailey, who had 22 points on 7 of 8 shooting from the floor, including 6 out of 6 from three-point range today for Bailey, as Harding improves to 14-2 overall and 9-1 in the league. The Lady Bisons remain one game behind nationally fifth-ranked Southern Nazarene. The Crimson Storm remaining undefeated today with a 71-51 win over UA Monticello. Hannah Giddy with 21 points, 16 rebounds, 5 assists, and 5 blocked shots today. Just another day at the park for the presumptive GAC Player of the Year, Hannah Giddy. Lauren Reether added 20 points for Southern Nazarene as the Crimson Storm goes to 16-0 overall and 10-0 in the Great American Conference. Elsewhere in the league today, it was Henderson State 63 and East Central 48. Ashley Farrar with 22 points today for the Reddies as Henderson State's women improved to 10-6 overall and 6-4 in the league, joining Southwestern Oklahoma State now in a tie for 4th place in the GAC women's basketball standings. Congratulations to the Southeastern Oklahoma State Savage Storm picking up its first win in conference play this year today. Kinsley Warden had 16 points and Caitlin Kubisky had 10 as Southeastern Oklahoma State went into Vining Arena and defeated Ouachita 60-55. With the win, Southeastern improves to 5-11 overall and 1-9 in the league. Ouachita falls to 7-7 overall, 5-5 in the conference, and Ouachita is tied with Arkansas Tech and Oklahoma Baptist, kind of there in the middle of the pack right now in the Great American Conference women's basketball standings. Speaking of Oklahoma Baptist, the Bison went into the W.T. Watson Athletic Center today and earned a win. Final score, Oklahoma Baptist 63, Southern Arkansas 58. It was Jaden Gitman with 19 points to lead the way for the Oklahoma Baptist women as they improved to 8-8 overall and 5-5 in the league. Southern Arkansas falls to 9-7 overall and 4-6 in the Great American Conference. Our final score from Russellville in the women's game was Southwestern Oklahoma State 55 and Arkansas Tech 48. From the Alathus Realty broadcast position on the Health Plan Lady Postgame Show, we close up coverage of the women's game. We will step aside for 3 minutes and then transition into pregame coverage for the Wonder Boys and the Bulldogs. This is Arkansas Tech basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
ABC Children's Academy is currently enrolling with 14 locations in Pope, Johnson, and Yell County. ABC provides all-day childcare, as well as a variety of enrollment options for families, including Arkansas Better Chance for ages 3 to 5, plus more. Visit abcchildrensacademy.com for more info, and come by their central office on 4th Street in Russellville to apply in person, or call 567-5650. ABC Children's Academy, changing our world one student at a time.
When it comes to buying or selling a home, there really is a better way. As soon as you start talking with our team at A Better Way Realty in Russellville, you're going to feel the difference. Imagine if you had a great friend in the real estate industry, someone who genuinely cared about you and your family and was passionate about taking care of you. That is the philosophy of everyone who works here at A Better Way Realty. We want your business because we earn it, period. Discover what experience and heart can do with A Better Way Realty. Find us on Facebook and see the difference. A Better Way Realty. Real estate done a better way.
Well, the folks at Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air want to take just a moment to not only thank you for your business, but also the opportunity to work for you and give your family whole house comfort. You know, every kind word you put online, those personal recommendations to your friends and family are appreciated. Customers like you are not only vital to the business of Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air, but vital to making our community as great as it is. Special thanks from the folks at Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air.
Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, we're more than just tires. Consistent, responsive, honest and fair. What makes us different? We're the ones who care. Trust our experience to know what you need. Professional and fast, see what we mean. Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, we're more than just tires.
Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, 2304 East Main, Russellville.
KCJC Darknell, Russellville.
You guys play the best country of all.
River Country. KCJC.
Arkansas Tech University basketball is made possible by Giroux & Associates, R&R Express, River Valley Tractor, Alathus Realty, Mr. Break and Lube, Health Plan Lady, by Lexicon, ABC Children's Academy, Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air, A Better Way Realty, River Valley Tinting and Glass, Richwood Brothers Barbecue, Phil Wright Autoplex, Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, Miller Roofing Company, Arkansas Valley Farmers Association, by Burris Into Market, C&D Drug Store, Liberty Car Wash, First State Bank, Community Servicing, Centennial Bank, Feltner's Athletes Corner, E&F Roofing, Duval's Affordable Portable Buildings, ConAgra, Community Servicing, and by Chicken Mart. Arkansas Tech University Basketball on River Country, KCJC.
Live from Tucker Coliseum in Russellville, it's time for Arkansas Tech Wonder Boys basketball. Today, Arkansas Tech hosts the Southwestern Oklahoma State Bulldogs in great American Conference action here on the EAB